Hello, Williamsburg Jacket family. I'm Bella Morin reporting to you from the Jacket newscast room, where we'll be bringing you up to date on everything you need to know. While this is our first official broadcast, we plan to be bringing you bi-weekly segments filled with news, school-related announcements, and some extra fun. To start us off, let's go to Liam's sister for the projected forecast for the week.
Thank you, Bella. Here's the forecast for this week.
Thanks, Liam's sister. We also have a preview for the hot lunch menu this week, straight from the ladies at the cafeteria. And now a look at this week's headlines. First off, congratulations to the Ladies Jackets volleyball team for their recent success in the All-A region competition, and for getting the school their first ever win in the All-A state competition. Shout out to Williamsburg's FFA for a successful Teach Ag Week, where they provided a number of fun activities for students of all grade levels. The highlight of which was the FFA Olympics, which included a number of events such as tug of war, sack race, and others. And finally, we want to make sure to acknowledge Williamsburg's choir for their recent performance with Hall of Fame rock band Foreigner. The choir got to see the performance live and accompanied the band on their final song of the night, I Want to Know What Love Is. Mr. Jonathan Wyatt spoke to the newscast about the performance, which he said was an awesome, once-in-a-lifetime experience.
I had an awesome experience. We had young and old on stage, from our third graders all the way up to some of our alumni were able to go and participate with us that were in choir last year. And so we were so excited for the opportunity that we could have to perform with them. It was just an infectious night of singing, and it was an awesome concert.
And that's a wrap for this week's headlines. We now go to Mason Parton, our field reporter, as he asks kids around the school a question of the week.
What's your favorite school food?
My favorite school food would be tangerine chicken, because I like the citrus of it. I like how it goes with the chicken.
Solid food.
Yeah.
What's your favorite school food?
The spicy chicken,
Spicy chicken. Why?
because it has a lot of flavor.
That's a good choice. What's your favorite school food?
Probably tangerine chicken or orange chicken with rice.
Why?
Why? Because I love Chinese food and the rice is just so good with the chicken.
What's your favorite school food?
Does it have to be lunch or breakfast?
Doesn't matter.
Tater tots and anything like that.
Just like tater tots?
Yeah.
What's your favorite school food?
I like the orange chicken.
Why?
I mean, I guess it's just 'cause it's the best thing they serve here. I don't know.
I have to agree. What's your favorite school food?
My favorite school food, well, they don't have it anymore, they might have for a long time, but it was the breakfast s'mores we used to have. They're the best food ever.
They were delicious. What's your favorite school food?
School food, like buffalo chicken mac and cheese, because it's like buffalo chicken mac and cheese.
Buffalo chicken is delicious.
It is.
What's your favorite school food?
My favorite school food is something that we actually prepare, like not something that's prepackaged. So when you guys have, like tomorrow we're having baked barbecue chicken, chopped steak, mashed potatoes, green beans. I like preparing things like that, not prepackaged, not frozen, that we actually cook. So that's what I enjoy cooking.
Thanks, Mason. We now go back to Mason for some inspirational words of wisdom.
And now, time for Mason's Moments.
Treat yourself.
This has been Mason's Moments.
Thank you, Mason. That was truly insightful. This has been the Jacket Newscast. Thank you all for tuning in, and we hope to have you tune in again for our next program. Goodbye.
little over 600 yards. And they got two. One run, Robbins kid's 218 yards a game. Trevor West runs for a little over 100 a game. So they're, the big key is, of course, to stop the Robbins, but you have to just figure, I got to stop the run. I can't worry about anything else. I have to stop the run. Make them throw the football. In 6 games, they've only thrown the ball, 38 times. So they don't want to throw it?
No, they don't.
Right.
Well, what Pineville's going to try to do, they're going to try to shorten the game down.
Yep.
As long as you're running the ball, making first downs, keeping the ball in your hands, you keep it out of our hands.
That's right.
They get down 2 or 3 scores, it could be a bad night for them because they don't have that type of offense to catch up real fast.
You're exactly right. All right, Mike. We're going to take one more break. Right before we do, though, looks like Williamsburg has won the toss, and they will receive back to his normal. I think he went away from it somewhere. I think he did it. Sayre went away from it, and I didn't like the way that one worked. But now this is back to where the normal. They're going to take the ball after they win the toss. But we'll be back in just a minute as you're listening to Williamsburg football on 102.7.
I just stay with that.
I would stay with that. It's Finley Legion Field at Rose Stanfield Stadium.
That's a lot.
Yeah, so just Rose Stanfield Stadium sounds good.
I'd say there ain't no Finleys even in the area anymore.
I'd say you're right.
They're all probably dead and gone, ain't they?
I'd say you're right.
That's like, what is it, Kroger Field at CM Newton Ground?
Yeah, ain't nobody going to be there. We don't get a team that looks halfway decent.
It's pathetic right now, man.
It's bad.
Rose Stanfield, right?
Rose Stanfield Stadium.
Thank y'all.
Yes, sir. All right, Mike, we're dropped a minute away from start of the ball game, and real quick, we don't have starting lineups tonight. We do have good news on the Day Spring Health Report, though. It looks like everybody is healthy and ready to go. Isaiah Sizemore is going to give it a shot, and he's been released and be able to play, so he's going to give it a shot and probably play some defense tonight.
Yeah, I can see he's got a cast on down there. Matter of fact, somebody this week told me he's going to play with a little cast on, so we'll see how all that goes. I'm sure, Jerry will, get him back in the grind right here, get some field, get him on the field and get him used to the play.
You want it on or off? No.
No,
we're talking about the lights up here.
Steve's messing with us up here, man.
Couldn't see what I was doing.
Oh.
All right, so Pineville's going to kick off, and looks like we're going to kick it off. Is it on a tee? It is on a tee, but it's standing up a little bit. It's
a big boy kick.
Yeah, number 78 looks like Hayden Lawson. The kick is on the ground, bouncing around, and it looked like I think Williamsburg finally got back up.
They did. We got lucky there because it hit off our chest. I thought they had it.
I did too.
That's not the way you want to start out, is it?
No.
Good recovery right there.
Able to
though.
get it back. Pineville had a chance at it.
They did.
Woo! And that's a...
Starting out with great field position on their 48, though.
Yep.
When you do that, that's the worst part about
That
it.
is indeed. All right, so Williamsburg in the huddle going to come out in, I would be willing to bet a shotgun formation.
Yeah.
2 receivers left, 2 right.
That's it. We're going to test their DBs real quick right
Reese
here.
Hatcher's the quarterback. Eli Metters comes motion by Lane Jeffries.
had some
Looks to
motion.
throw it to him in the flats, and there was motion.
Yeah, that's that rust we're going to talk about probably several times throughout tonight.
Yeah.
Got a little quick start here on the outside. One of our receivers jumped. And again, it's just one of those things where our timing and our rhythm, it may take us a series or two.
I agree with that. I'm going to open that window I can hear a little more out there that way. They've got a
nice facility in there, but you can't hear nothing
You
going on.
cannot. All right, so going to make it 1st and 15 after the motion penalty. Again, 2 receivers left to the right. Low snap, bobbled.
Got another flag.
Yeah, I think that come in where he's got TJ across the middle, and it's across midfield to the 40 at the 35, and tackled there for a...
It is the first down.
It is a
Gotta check out
Riverside
the flag.
Produce first down. It's I think where he fumbled it, he threw the bean bags.
Is that what it was?
Yep.
My bad.
And then you have, let's see, a gain of...
It's a first down.
It is a Riverside Produce first down for Williamsburg, gain of about 18 on 1st and 15.
Yeah, TJ was wide open on
He
that
was indeed. Kind of kept moving, saw his quarterback in trouble, kept moving. All right, back in the shotgun, going to give him motion by Lane Jeffries, making trips. High snap, going to give the ball to Metters. He's across the 35 down to about the 32. Gain of 3 on first down.
Yeah, a lot of green grass right there in front of it.
He
doesn't
sure
get tripped
did.
up
Yep.
out there. He may have scored on that one because I really didn't see a lot of white shirts in that area.
Nope. All right, so we're going to bring up a 2nd and 7. Hatcher at the quarterback spot. Eli Metters the running back. Lane Jeffries and Peyton Hamilton split out to the left. Meadows and TJ Cornett on the right. Back to throw. He throws it down the middle to a wide open Lane Jeffries and is just overthrown just a little bit at the goal line. Yep.
He ran right by the DB.
He sure did. It's right down the seam. You had a hook or an out route on the outside by Peyton Hamilton. Everybody kind of bit up with that, and he's right down the seam. He's wide open. Just missed him just a couple yards.
I'd say we'll see that play again before the night's over with.
I'd say you are correct. So we're going to bring up 3rd and 7 to Williamsburg. Pineville's 32-yard line. 10:58 to go in the first quarter. No score. Back to the 2 receivers left and right. Takes a snap, rolls to his right. Hatcher does, looks back. He's under pressure. He gets away.
Throw it.
He's got to throw it, and he overthrows Lane Jeffries, who's coming across the middle, trying to help get back to the quarterback.
I like what our receivers done there. They kept on working. They didn't give up on the play.
You're
they
right.
kept on coming. That's what you got to do as a receiver. You have to come back to the ball. You have to go long. One goes one way, one goes other when a play breaks down like that.
That's right. And they did a good job. You can tell they've worked on a scramble drill a little bit.
Yeah, that's a scramble drill, absolutely.
All right, so we're going to bring up 4th down for Williamsburg on the Pineville 32, 4th and 7.
Pineville did get a little pressure
They
on that
did
one.
get some pressure on that one. Back to that 2 receivers left, 2 right. Takes a snap, looks to the left, going to throw the hook route, and it is knocked away from Peyton Hamilton.
That was a nice play.
It was a great play. So Williamsburg on their first possession will turn it over on downs to the Pineville Mountain Lions.
Yeah, he was open. The ball just wasn't on time.
It was, and he's got to throw it just a little bit quicker, a little bit before he makes his turn. That's a really nice play. If he doesn't make that play, it's a touchdown for Peyton Hamilton. There's nobody else back there.
Yeah, that was a safety came up on that one.
All right, so Pineville will come out of the huddle in a shotgun with Robbins running back to the left of the quarterback.
They got us outweighed quite a bit up there.
Yeah. We're going to have to out-quick them.
That looks like Nate trying to block me. What that looks like right there.
All right, here's a snap. Was taking throw by the first play. A little swing out in the flats. He's met right at, actually going to lose a yard.
Lose a little bit. Trying to cross us up there a little bit.
Yeah. Jonathan Sloan is the quarterback. Landon Robbins was the running back to his left. That pass was complete.
Number 33, I
to,
thought.
number 33, Matthew Abner.
This dude's got lights out up here. He's old.
Can't see anything tonight.
I kind of like this, though, don't you?
It's a bad time. Yeah.
I may fall asleep over here. You have to nudge me or something here.
It comes out in a wishbone formation.
That's what you're going to see a lot of right here.
Give the ball to Robbins, and he's across the 30 up to about the 31. And basically no gain on the play. He'll give him about a half a yard.
Our D-line got a lot of penetration right there, too.
Sure did. Going to bring up third down and
10 and a half.
Yeah. 10 and a half on the 31-yard line. Big play here for this Williamsburg defense. Get them off the field, get the ball back. Had a little bit of success, got a first down, and just other than a great play, would have made a touchdown on that last play.
Got the Y formation here now.
I formation. Got two receivers left. That one wide, one in as a slot. Going to take the ball and fake, throw it across the middle, and they're going to throw it.
That ball wasn't catchable, was it?
It's going to be late.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That ball wasn't even catchable.
No,
that ball's 10 yards down the field.
So it's going to be a pass interference call against Williamsburg.
Yep.
And there was a couple of them, kind of tangled up with him, but I don't know. I don't think he could have caught it if he's maybe a gadget arm.
Yeah.
People don't know what that is anymore, do they?
Go gadget?
Go gadget.
I know go gadget. You ain't going to trick me now.
Well, that penalty is going to give Pineville a
first down, right?
Yeah, first down.
All right, now I'm sure we're going back to the old power run right here.
Back in that kind of it's almost like a power. There he moves up, so we're going to call it a wishbone formation there.
That's a deep wishbone.
It is indeed. He's 7 yards off the ball. I'm going to hand the ball to Robbins, and he's across the almost to midfield. Pick up about 3 on first down. Going to bring down a second down and 7. Robbins, he's going to touch it. You might as well just get ready. He's going to touch it a whole bunch.
Yeah, he is.
In a game like this, it's not going to be one of these games that, he gets 10 carries for 200 yards. It's going to be a grind them out.
Yeah. One of the things I can already notice, they do have some big boys, but they're having a hard time blocking it. Our kids are a lot quicker. And we're just shooting the gaps and getting around them before they even have a chance to get their hands on us. If they get their hands on us, we're going to have some issues.
You're right. Back in a power I set this time. Robbins dots the I. The snap. I'm going to give the ball to Robbins up the middle. He busts across the midfield down to about the 45 of Williamsburg. Yeah, going to give a gain of about, we'll say 6 on that one. Going to bring up 3rd and 1. Tell you what else they're doing, Mike. If you notice, that quarterback is really, really slow.
Yeah.
Right? He is watching the game clock, the play clock, and it's got to be below 5 before he snaps it.
They're definitely trying to shorten the game.
That's right. You talked about it before. You're going to try to shorten it. All right, in a wishbone set. You see he's waiting. He's not in any hurry to.
Yeah, well, we got a timeout.
We're going to get.
I'm not sure.
Timeout, Pineville. We'll take one too. You're listening to Williamsburg football. Reading Pineville's numbers.
What's
I have
that?
a hard time reading Pineville's numbers.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what happens. If I look here, I can see them. To the screen, I can't.
All right, so a big play for this Williamsburg defense right off the bat here. It's a 3rd down and a yard or so for Pineville. Almost 8 minutes to go in the first half. And hey, I tell you what, Michael, I failed to mention earlier that I believe that one of our radio guys out that does the Whitley County games, Brad Lambden's birthday is today. So we want to say a big happy birthday to Brad. And wish him well on this special day.
How old is Brad now? Let's let everybody in the world know how old he is.
I'm not answering that question.
Okay, I know he's older than me.
Yeah,
so quite a bit.
He's younger than me, so I'm not saying that.
Oh, okay, he's getting to be old.
Yeah, offset eye there. They give the ball to Robbins, and he's across the 45, going to get a first down for Pineville.
Isaiah on the tackle right there. He finally gets some action right there.
So it's a that's a good play by Pineville. A little offset eye. You know where they're going. You just got to get up in there and stop it.
Well, one thing about it is you play this style. As long as you can keep the score low and keep it tight, you got a chance.
Yeah, if they go down and score, it'll be 4 or 5 minutes to go in the quarter. Best you can do, just about. Again, that offset eye. Gonna give the ball
back to Robbins.
Yeah, and he breaks a couple tackles. 40, 30, down inside the 30, the 20, down inside the 20, across the 15 and out of bounds at the 13-yard line.
That kid runs hard.
He does indeed run hard. That's had a couple have some shots at him, and
the arm tackle ain't gonna work.
Nope, you got to put something on him.
Well, you can tell that gives Pineville a little life.
Oh, yeah.
There. You can tell in those first couple plays they weren't too sure.
Right, and now they're...
You can tell they got a little pep in their step here coming out of the huddle, too.
Down in a red zone, be 1st and 10, Pineville at the Williamsburg 13. 7 minutes to go in the quarter. Back in the wishbone, going to give the ball... I believe that was Robbins again.
It was.
Yeah. They're going to ride him...
Yeah, he's going to get it played.
Let's see, that might have been Trevor West right there.
No, it was him. It was number 16. So
Okay.
I think. It could have been 15. Is there a 15?
Yeah, there is a 15. If it was, it's West. Trevor West on the rush there. And
yeah, we'll give it to him there.
I believe that's who it was.
That's who it was.
Yeah.
You're right. It was 15.
So now he's actually he's deep back in the eye. You got to watch a counter or something here to Robbins, or a quick play up the middle. He's at the fullback spot. Now they're going to roll.
Watch the pass. He's wide open.
Power pass inside the 5, and that'll be a...
No, he stepped out of bounds.
Oh, he did step out of bounds at about the 1-yard line. That pass was from Sloan to Landon Robbins out of the backfield, and
he completely missed the guy standing in the end zone wide open. He had a blown coverage over there because he was by himself.
I think he's used to... I mean, you're talking about somebody that leads them in rushing in Robbins, leads them in receiving in Robbins, touchdowns, you name it, he's got it. So it's 1st and goal, Pineville on the 1-yard line.
I think I seen him carrying the water right there that time out there.
I think you're right.
He just does it all.
Yeah.
He may wash the clothes too.
That power. It's going to be a quarterback sneak, and he has got. Let's see, no signal yet, but I'm telling you, he's 2 yards in the end zone.
Yeah.
There's a sign. That's a touchdown, Pineville. That's Landon Sloan on a quarterback sneak.
Yep. Yeah, they were way in the end zone. I don't know how they missed that one, do you?
Nope. Takes the ball in to give Pineville an early lead, 6-0.
You know, I know we got a long ways to go right here, but I wonder when the last time Pineville did beat us. It's been a few years.
It has.
Maybe a few decades. I'm not sure. Because I'm not sure if they've ever beaten Jerry or not.
I don't know if you'll know the truth.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
But there's still a lot of ball games.
There is indeed. All right, so extra point, 2-point conversion coming up. Power eye set. Robbins the deep man. Under center, going to give the ball to Robbins, and he's basically going to walk in for the 2-point conversion. It's good. So with 6:21 to go in the first quarter, it's Pineville 8, Williamsburg 0. You're listening to Williamsburg football on We Rock 102.7. Pineville's going to kick it off again.
This may be the biggest kicker in America right here.
And kicks it on the ground, gets a good hop. Oh, nice play there.
There we go.
That's Eli Metters picking that ball up at about the 48 of Williamsburg, and ball's bounding hard at him.
Yeah,
Give him the 49. It was really
he'd lost. He
good play.
He kicks them worm burners pretty hard,
He sure
don't he?
does.
I'd say that kid's probably, 350 pounds, you say?
I'd say he is.
He's a big old boy.
Big boy.
They must have good lunches up there at Pineville. That's all I got to say about that.
Going to switch a ball out here and see what's...
Uh-oh. Changing balls.
Yeah, I'm not sure how... Well, it happens. All right, Williamsburg comes out of the huddle in the shotgun. Meadows are running back to the right of Reese Hatcher. Meadows and Cornett to the right. Lane Jeffries in motion, and that's going to give you another motion call.
Right Yep, I saw him up front right there as I'm chase.
Yep, I think he thought he was supposed to go in motion, what it looked like, and it's both times, both possessions. There's been a motion penalty the first play.
Again, that's where we've not played in 3 weeks.
Yep, that's right.
You can see it.
So bring a 1st and 15 after the penalty. Could hear that. He still had that microphone on, didn't he? All right, back to Jeffries in motion to the right. Makes it trips to this side. Looks to throw.
Yeah, backside.
Yeah. He's going to keep it. He drops it.
No, that's not what we want.
And
I think the ball
and
come
the
out
ball's
again.
still loose. Yep, picked up.
Oh, it's out again. They got it that time. Yeah, a big lineman picked it up for us, and we dropped it again. And they've got the ball, I think. There's a flag down there. No, I guess that's that pink thing. That's that beanbag. That's fooling me.
That is a beanbag.
That pink's fooling me there a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got it.
Yeah. Nope.
Oh, how did they not? We must have took it back.
Somebody, it looks like that's TJ Cornett on the bottom of that with the ball.
I don't know how he got that thing back.
He just dug it out somewhere, hadn't he?
Yep.
Well, we got it back. We lose about 44.
5, 10, 15, almost 20 yards.
Yeah, we go from the 44 to the 32. Lost 12 there.
Oh, that's right. We had the penalty. I forgot
so
about the penalty.
Going to bring up second down and 7? Yep, second down, 27.
Yeah, we still got some issues here.
I'm not sure what.
Yeah, I'm not either.
I think he wasn't hardly ready to go yet.
Neither one of them were.
Yeah.
Here we go. Now we're ready for play.
I'll tell you what. It could turn out to be a huge play by TJ digging that ball out.
Yeah, if they get the ball at the 30-yard line, that's
snap. Oh, he's got him. He gets it to him. He's got him. Peyton Hamilton down the left side. Across the 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Williamsburg. On a great throw by Reese Hatcher. Little hitch and go move on the outside for Hamilton. And a great, perfect throw.
Hit him right in stride.
He did, and it goes for 68-yard touchdown pass.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Big change right there. We go from maybe not picking up the fumble
to
that
again goes back to a huge play by TJ Cornett digging that ball out of there, because I don't know how Pineville didn't get it.
No, I don't need that. My shirt's everywhere.
Everybody, yep. All right, so Williamsburg going to go for 2 to maybe tie the score here.
He's got to let James Cornett in there. He was swirling around there and find that ball.
Yeah. Hey, sure ain't anything wrong with that.
No, you got to get in there and dig.
Yeah, back in the shotgun on the 2-point conversion. Going to give the ball up the middle to
Isaiah. I believe he's in.
I believe it is Isaiah, and it's close. They're going to give him the 2.
Yeah, I thought he got in.
All right, so with 4:58 to go in the first quarter, it's now 8-8. Williamsburg Pineville are tied. As you're listening to the Yellow Jackets on We Rock. All right, we're back for the kickoff. Looks like Isaiah Sizemore was going to kick off for us. If he picks up where he left off last year, he kicked it pretty good.
Yeah, he was. He was.
And he didn't. I jinxed him. That's all right. Bounced to the 30, picked up and leveled.
Oh, yeah, good play
about
there.
the 35 by
Petrie?
I believe you're right. I believe that's who it is.
Yeah, I think it was Petrie.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Well, they're saying number 20, but I think Petrie was on that as well.
Petrie was in there, yeah.
We'll give it to him.
Logan Petrie with the hit. That's a nice play.
Yeah, good boy.
Yep. All right, it's going to be first and 10 Pineville on their own 34-yard line. Only 4 yards on that return. That's pretty good coverage right there.
Yeah, it was.
Yep.
Biggest thing you got to do right here is try to get them behind the chains just a little bit.
That's right. That's right. I'm going to give the ball to.
Uh-oh.
And he's across midfield, 40, 30, 20, 10, and in for the touchdown, Landon Robbins. But there is a penalty.
There is a penalty right here.
Yep.
I believe that one's coming back.
That's going to be a hold, is what that's going to be.
Yep. And it wasn't needed there because he had a clear shot, right?
You are correct. Was not needed.
Again, that's another life.
Oh yeah.
Ball game changing play there.
Oh, yeah. I mean, just.
He's basically untouched.
Yep. Had one guy that he had to really beat. And
that may be the guy who got held right there.
Probably
the guy
was.
On the end.
Yeah.
Something wasn't right there on that coverage.
No,
there.
it sure wasn't.
There's nobody on this side of the field. I think that's they're trying to straighten that out right here, right now. I don't know what happened to our outside linebacker nor. Oh, wow.
All right, so we're going to go 10 yards from the spot. I'm going to give Pineville a net gain of 3 yards. Going to bring up first down and 7.
Wow.
But you will take that compared to a touchdown.
Yeah. You know, initially I thought we had him wrapped up in the backfield, and then all of a sudden he gone.
Yep. So back in the wishbone formation, looks like giving the ball again. Got him bottled up a little bit, and that may be 15. That is 15. Yeah. That's Trevor West on the carry. Gets a couple yards. Going to bring up second down and 5 for Pineville on their own 39-yard line.
Yeah, I'd say Robbins was a little winded after that. He about got chased down right there, too.
Gave him a break and not carry it. He just blocked for somebody else.
I'd say he's getting it on this play. What do you think?
I would be willing to bet you are correct.
There you go.
All right, back in. Well, now last time they were in this formation was on the goal line. This is a power I set, and they ran a power pass out of it. That's what they're going to do again. Great coverage.
Oh, he needs to take it and run.
Yeah, and he gets across the 45 and
broke contain. There was nobody out there to keep him inside there.
To the 46, and that's going to be a first down for Pineville. A great job on the coverage.
Yeah, it was. We read the play right.
Read it correctly, and it was really good.
Just didn't defend the quarterback there. You know, I guess it's probably the biggest change about high school sports as today as compared, to 30 years ago. Used to, you have to defend the quarterback. You basically tossed him one way or the other and got out of the way.
Yep.
Now you got to be able to defend the quarterback.
That's right, and that may be the biggest change in all of football. That's at every level now.
Well, you have to defend 11 people now. Yep. Used to 10.
Yep. It did make it a little easier.
Yep. Well, you can see this kid's not comfortable throwing the ball. I can tell by the first 2 passes he's not comfortable doing it, so I'm sure he's more comfortable tucking and running the ball.
Yep.
There we got another whistle. We got whistles. We got delay of game.
Oh.
That's a quick one there.
It was.
Yeah, see, teams like this, they can't afford that either. That's the penalties that ends drives.
You can't get behind the chains if you're a running football team like that. It makes it much harder. Picking up 15 instead of picking up 10. They're going to stay right with it, though, and run the same play they had.
Oh, yeah. Is the clock not work?
Yeah, they didn't reset it. Should have been
reset.
set at 20.
There we go.
Power eye, wishbone set. Going to hand the ball
that's
again
not
back to West. And
Yeah, it was very delayed.
Yeah, I think somebody went the wrong way is what
Yeah.
it looked like. So let's go bring up 2nd and 15. No gain on the play. Well, actually, a loss of about a yard.
Yeah, that was.
So we'll be 2nd and 16. So 2nd and 16 for Pineville on their own 40-yard line.
You know, the linemen are doing a good job. They're holding the old linemen up. Our linebackers got to come up and start making some plays now.
Yep. Back in that wishbone set. I'm going to give the ball a little counter play to Robbins. He's across midfield and up to down inside the 45, inside the 40 before he's tackled.
Yep. He's running hard
And
again. There.
he
carried
is.
us a couple yards there, didn't he?
Gain of about, well, going to give him right at the 40. Gain of 20 yards, and it'll be a first down for Pineville.
I can see why this guy is leading the state. He runs the ball hard.
He
Got a
does
little
indeed.
crevice, and he's gone.
Yeah, he's good. He's a good running back.
Yeah, the biggest thing you got to think about, he's carrying it about every 2 to 3 downs.
Yep.
What about the durability as the game goes along right here? That's a lot of hits.
That it is.
And they're taking a long time. They're
I
gonna
don't
call
know what happened here.
Yeah, I think they're going to call another timeout.
Well, they don't know. He had stopped it. The referee had stopped it for some reason. And now they decide they've taken a timeout.
Yeah. I don't know if it was our timeout. I think we called timeout.
We did. Outside. So Williamsburg timeout. We'll take one as well as you're listening to Williamsburg football. All right, we're back at Williamsburg High School where it's 1st and 10 Pineville for on the Williamsburg 40-yard line. 2:48 to go in the first half. Game's tied at 8. This is one of those times that you're talking about the young man from Pineville. He's a pretty good football player.
He is.
But
Very nice.
we're making him a little bit better than. We're not making good tackles, so we're going to give the ball a little counter play up the inside, and that is to fullback number 33 there. That's Matthew Abner. Just he's carried the ball now 29 times on the year for still that 124 yards where he was.
Yeah.
Tackle there by Caleb Gray. Going to be a 2nd and 10 from the 40 for Pineville. In an I formation now. Robbins dots the I.
They're definitely not in a hurry, are they?
No. Going to toss the ball out here to the left of Robbins, and up to make a really nice play there is.
That's Holden Clark.
Holden Clark. Nope. 24 is Lane Jeffries. Lane Jeffries on the tackle. Really nice play. So another loss there, and we're right at the line of scrimmage, maybe a half a yard loss. Going to bring up 3rd and 11, and again, you may see another running play.
You may do it
by Pineville. They don't like to throw the football a lot. They've only thrown 5 or 6 times a game, so
may see the little roll out by the quarterback too. Let him throw it or run it.
Yeah,
I'm sure we're in 4-down territory at this point.
Back in that wishbone set. Weston Robbins going to fake it, going to throw that power pass again. Going to look to throw downfield, and he's overthrown his receiver there, number 22.
And we still got a flag.
Brandon Hill.
On
that side, I'm not sure.
It's rolling away from the action.
Yeah. Let's see what this
having a discussion.
Penalty is here.
That would be a weird location for a holding, wouldn't it?
Yeah, on the back side. I'm not.
Oh, yeah.
Personal foul against Pineville.
That may cause them to have to punt.
And what would be 4th down. I'm not sure. I don't see Jerry not taking the penalty here. Coach Heron not taking the penalty here. It's
No, they're going to take it.
yeah. We're going to back him up.
Personal foul against the offense. That 15-yard penalty is declined.
No, I was wrong. They're going to decline it.
4th down.
And looks like Pineville will line up to punt the ball.
Looks like Robbins is the punter, too.
Yeah, it does. I guess, you don't want to give him another shot
I guess
at
so.
it. He's had one 70-yarder called back.
I'd watch the fake right here. I know it's 11 yards, but they're not going to be getting much off the punt anyway.
No. Punt is up. It's high. It's going to be caught by Cornett at the 11 and gets across the 15 up to about the 19, and the flag comes flying in.
Probably a face mask, wouldn't you imagine?
Yeah, I'll bet you it's a block in the back.
Or it could be. He pushed it.
Because he pushed it back to
I
the
see it there
12
now.
or 17, 16.
I thought it was on the tackle at first.
We'll see what happens here. It's a good job by the Williamsburg defense, though. Bowling the next, getting a stop. Getting in the places they need to be able to make a stop. So I'd say what you're looking at is probably a block in the back, half a distance penalty.
Yep, I think that's what it is. That's it.
Return had a block in the back against the return team. That penalty will be penalized half the distance to the goal. 1st down 10.
1st and 10, Williamsburg on the 8. Their own 8.
I'm glad we got our technology working. Everybody can hear what the
that's
head
nice.
guy's saying. We can hear what he's talking about. Maybe we'll hear where they're going to go out to eat afterwards.
Yeah. All right, so 1st and 10, Williamsburg on their own 8-yard line. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Hatcher takes the ball and rolls to his right, looking downfield. He's got Meadows in there on a out route, and he catches the ball, and he's up across the 35 to the 38-yard line. A gain of 30 on 1st down, and that is a Riverside Produce 1st down for Williamsburg.
We're going fast here, too.
Yeah, NASCAR.
Starting to see this a lot in college, where they're not allowing the defense to make any changes.
That's right.
Go with the personnel that you got out on the field.
I'm going to give trips 3 receivers to the right. Single Peyton Hamilton up to the left. Going to look to throw it to Peyton on a slant. And he catches and he crosses midfield down to the 45 of Pineville. Another ball that's really a good ball. And nice job of Peyton hanging on to it. Bobbled it just a little on the catch.
Peyton's really firing off the ball over there. They're having a hard time containing him.
Gain of 17 for another Riverside Produce 1st down for Williamsburg. Back in the shotgun, quick again, looking to throw the out route to Lane Jeffries. He catches it down inside. Oh, he breaks a tackle. He's down inside the 20. Going to be knocked out of bounds at about the 19-yard line. A gain of 30 yards.
There you go.
Going to be another Riverside Produce 1st down for Williamsburg. You give you're back in that same formation with the trips to the right. Again, Peyton Hamilton, the single receiver back to the left. Playing man coverage, looks like. Maybe one over the top. They're going to throw out in the flats to Lane, and he's hit as soon as he catches it right at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a minimal gain there, but not much.
I think they marked him maybe a half a yard, maybe a yard at best.
So it's going to bring up basically 2nd down and 10 for Williamsburg on the Pineville 19-yard line.
When Reese took that snap, it looked to me he was already on his knees there. Did you see that?
Yeah. Awfully close for you.
Didn't watch that. Yeah. That's dead right there, isn't it, if he takes a knee?
All right, back
Peyton's
to that.
Wide open.
Yeah,
Touchdown.
got him a little corner route, and he threw it to the pylon, and Peyton broke it just a little bit inside of that.
Yeah, it was too shallow. He's got to get a little deeper there.
Yeah.
I thought he had him.
It was open. It's going to be one that's going to be hard. He's hard to cover anyway.
Yeah, he's bigger than the guy over there. He's going to catch another touchdown tonight. You can see it while he's firing off the ball. He looks really good out there, just He's running by that kid pretty easy.
He is. All right, Meadows, Cornett, receivers to the right. Jeffries and Hamilton, receivers to the left. Gonna take a ball and roll to the left. Looks to throw. Lane is wide open in the end zone. If he can get it, it's a throw. It's not a really good throw. He kind of threw across his body, rolling to the left. Just wasn't. Man, he was wide open in the end zone.
He just set his feet there, I think. Don't you set his feet and throw it?
He had time to do that.
Yeah, he did.
For sure. All right, so bring up 4th and 10 now for Williamsburg.
Yeah,
this is a big play. Pineville 19. You kind of got them reeling a little bit.
No winded. You can tell the big boys got their hands on their hips.
You've missed a couple open receivers. You got to be able to hit those, make those plays. But again, a lot of that's from the week off. All right, you're going to get a
timeout, Pineville. I bet.
Timeout, Pineville. Yeah.
Their big boys are pretty worn out
there. I don't know about that one. I tell you what, Mike, we'll just keep it here this time, and you can see a lot of rust, so to speak, out of this Williamsburg team, and eventually that rust is going to come off. You just hope it's sooner rather than later.
Well, one of the things you're noticing right here, if you're at the ball game or listen to us, there's a huge contrast in the pace of the game. We're trying to play as fast as possible, and they're going at a snail's pace.
Yep, that's exactly right. They're complete opposites. And so it's a situation that the timeout may have actually hurt him. You get a chance to Lane Jeffries to come out of the ball game for a play. You're going to get him back in the game. He's been one of your better receivers, and one that can break tackles and get upfield and make big plays out of ones that are. A 5-yard out could turn into a 50-yard touchdown. Well, not in this case, of course, but you'd like that 5-yard out to turn into a 10-yard play to get you a first down anyway.
Well, we're hard to defend. You basically look on the field. We've got 5 guys out there, and they all can catch the ball.
That's
right. So really, we can go anywhere right here. And we have been open. We've just missed a little bit on the throws.
Yeah. All right, it's 4th and 10. Williamsburg out of the huddle and to the line. Shotgun below snap. He looks. He's rushed. He's going to run for it. He throws across his body, and it is knocked away at the goal line by Pineville. I think that was the right decision to make the throw.
Yeah.
I don't think that he would have been able to run for it. It's
going to be close.
Full 10 yards. It would have been tough to get there. Another good play by that Pineville defense.
It was. I really thought he was going to tuck it and run it when he got to the outside.
I did, and I think he. When we talk about him being so much different than what you had in the past, he really looks to throw the ball down the field, and
the whole time.
He does. And he saw him break open, and just one of those things that you missed him.
It's a hard throw coming back across your body right there. There's a lot of traffic there too.
That's right. So Pineville's going to take over 2 seconds to go in the quarter. 1st and 10 on their own 19. Going to give the ball to Robbins, who is hit at the 20 and taken down, and
there's all kinds of jackets involved.
There was indeed, and that's going to be the end of the quarter. So as we get ready for the second quarter, it's Williamsburg 8, Pineville 8, and you're listening to the Jackets on the Classic Rock Station. As we get ready for the second quarter, it's Williamsburg 8, Pineville 8, and you're listening to the Jackets on the Classic Rock Station.
Looking for something more from your personal checking account? Then one of our new Community Trust Advantage checking accounts might be right for you. Our Advantage checking accounts offer great features such as ID Protect, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, travel and leisure discounts, and shopping rewards, which makes it easier for you to save money on everyday purchases. Learn more at ctbi.com. Get more out of your checking. Open an account today. Our friendly, professional staff at one of our many branches will be happy to assist you.
Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust. Member FDIC, terms and conditions apply.
Now is the best time of year to get outside and ride. It's also time for the biggest savings at Tri-County Cycle Sales in Corbin. Right now, saving the biggest names in the business. Polaris, Kawasaki, Honda, Yamaha, and CF Moto at the best prices in the Commonwealth. Need a low payment? You can get that too. The showroom's loaded with new ATVs and side-by-sides. The perfect time to ride. Huge savings, low payments, and super selection. What are you waiting for? Head to Tri-County Cycle Sales on the London Highway, Corbin.
No, that's West running hard across the 25. Gain of about, we'll say 4. Going to bring up 3rd down and 3. Good run there by Trevor West. Stayed in behind those blockers good. Hit a little bit.
You can see the difference in those two kids, though.
Oh, yeah.
Robbins has got his head up looking for holes where, I mean, this kid's a good runner, but he just runs it differently.
Yep, you're right. He's not hardly as patient as Robbins is either, and that's.
But the other kid kind of lets the blocks set up a little bit. This kid just kind of buries his head and goes for it.
Yep. Bagging that power eye set. Robbins the deep man. I'm going to give the ball to Robbins, and he's across the 28. Man, he's close.
Yeah, it's right there.
If he gives him the 29, it's going to be a first down, and it's really, really close.
He's got his foot inside the 29, but I can't tell by the marking of the ball. We're kind of.
No, they're going to give him a first.
Yeah.
It's one of those you might want to look at.
Yeah.
But we don't see many measurements anymore. These turf fields, they're not hardly as off-centered sometimes as the.
I've run the chains over there a few times. You can stretch it out a few inches.
Oh, yeah.
Or you can make it not a first down sometimes. I've been on there. I know how you do that. Not saying anybody's being dishonest or anything.
No. Back in that power eye set. First down for Pineville. Give the ball. Well, I'm going to try to give the ball to somebody, and the quarterback got hit long before he was able to give the ball. That's Holden Clark. Right there. Yeah. Looked like they were in a. I don't know. I thought that the
initial guy broke free.
Trevor West was going to have it.
If he gave him the ball, he may still be running.
Yeah. So that's a good play by Holden Clark there. A loss of about 4 yards. Going to bring up 2nd and 14 from the 25-yard line.
Again, you hate to say it, but I think we dodged a bullet right there.
Yep. Yeah, we're going to have to quit. We have to figure out something where we're not dodging them and we're just eating them, so to speak. Power eye. Going to give the ball on a counter back. To Robbins. He breaks the tackle, and he's down across the 35.
Maybe a yard short.
I'll tell you what, that's, I'd like to see that one again. I believe he hit about the 36 and bounced up through there. But
well, they marked it to 37, so I think we're okay. I think we got a pretty good mark on that one.
All right, so going to bring up a 3rd and a yard from the 38.
Yeah, I guess it is a 38 over there. I see it over there now.
I'll tell you what, we had a chance there to make a play. I think that was Caleb Gray had a hold of him about a 2-yard gain, and he just broke free.
Yeah.
Again, a good running back runs hard.
You know, as far as everybody we've seen this year, this kid runs the ball harder than anybody else we've seen. We've not seen that from, we saw some other kids more skilled, probably faster, maybe bigger, maybe stronger, but not run the ball as hard. I think we jumped off sides there.
I think we did.
Something happened.
No, delay a game against Pine. Well, you can't have that. A 3rd down and a foot.
Yeah, that's a big-time mistake, isn't it?
Wow.
Yeah, that was a big mistake. That's why we jumped. I guess we was watching the clock there thinking they were getting ready to snap the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a blunder there.
So it brings up a 3rd and 5 plus 5.5. A short 6, long 5, whichever one you want to call it.
That's really, you won't blame the kid, but that's really on the coaches over there.
They
got to look up there and see that. They got to see that and get a timeout right there. Even if you have to burn your last timeout, so be it. You can't afford not to keep the ball right there.
That's right. So back in that power eye set. Again, going to give a ball to Robbins and he's across the 40, 45 midfield. Tackle from behind by
that's
Chase Grubb.
Yeah, we got lucky there.
Yeah. And that's going to put him across midfield on the Williamsburg 48-yard line. Just not. I mean, that's just a good run. I mean,
it is a good run.
Good job up front by that big offensive line.
I'd say this kid's getting the 70, 80-yard mark right now.
Oh, I guarantee it. Guarantee he is.
He's broke off a couple 15, 20-yard runs. He's definitely not hurting his average in this first half.
No, he sure isn't. Back in the power I. One receiver to the right. Going to give the ball to West, and he breaks a tackle, but he still has nowhere to go. Yeah.
I think he hit Big Joe in there.
Yeah, that one.
He bounced off of Joe or somebody in there.
Yeah, he sure did. Going to end up losing a yard. Going to bring up 2nd down 11. And what you said about you can tell the difference. You can really tell the difference.
Yeah.
He's right square in front of us right now. And you can, I mean, it's night and day, those two running the football. You know?
Well, I mean, I'm not watching play much, but it almost looks to me they give the ball to them other two kids just to give Robbins a breather for a second.
I think that's exactly what it is. And all right, you're back in the power I. Wide receiver to the left, tight end right. Sloan, the quarterback, going to give a ball. Oh, going to try to
fumble.
Be a.
Yeah, we got it.
And we got it.
Yeah, that was a debacle.
Trying to run an option type play off of that, and
that play didn't have a chance, did it?
No, Holden Clark did a great job getting back in the backfield and tackling the quarterback. And when he tried to pitch it, he just bounced it back through there. And I'll be honest with you, Landon Robbins didn't do much to get back to the football.
No, I was just getting ready to mention, he looked a little winded. He still looks a little winded right now. He's got his hands on his hips. He's running the ball a lot.
Yeah, he is. So first,
and he's playing defense.
Yep, 1st and 10 Williamsburg, back in the shotgun. Eli Metters are running back to the right of quarterback Reese Hatcher.
Well, they got all kinds of problems
Hamilton
here.
And
now they're going to have to use a timeout.
Lane Jeffries to the left. What are we doing?
Yeah, I don't know.
Metals and TJ.
Yeah, I thought they said
timeout.
They called timeout earlier.
We'll take a 30 as well as you're listening to Williamsburg football on the Classic Rock Station. All right, so we're back at Williamsburg High School. We want to mention to make sure you stay around at the end of the ball game for the James Baker State Farm Player of the Game. Right now, I know who it would be, but it may change.
Oh, yeah. And don't forget about halftime. We got Eddie Manning coming up.
That's right. That's right.
Do a little talking with Eddie.
All right, Williamsburg takes a snap, going to throw the out route to Lane Jeffries. He's caught it at the 30 and tackled immediately. But a good gain on 1st down for Williamsburg. Gain of about 8. Going to bring up 2nd and 2.
Yeah, I think that's what we're going to have to do is, we're open 7, 8 yards down the field. I think we just got to take those passes, go ahead and take the 7, 8 yards, and just kind of methodically work your way down the field a little bit.
Yeah, and
it doesn't hurt.
I think what you're going to see is, eventually you do that. You'll break one for a touchdown. Back in the shotgun again, going to Hatcher back to throw. He looks downfield, and he's going to drop it off to Eli Metters, and a little bit more mustard on it than what Eli was expecting, and he drops. So that's all right. Brings you a incomplete pass there. Doesn't hurt you. Brings 3rd and 2.
Actually, it's probably a good thing he dropped. I think he was going to lose some yards on that play.
I think you're probably right.
He had a guy hanging all over top of him there.
Yeah. Right. I'll take, Reese getting rid of the ball there and to somebody.
Well, you still go back now. It's 3rd and 2 again.
Yeah, that's right. And you can run it or throw it.
Yep.
So you got Jeffries, Hamilton to the left, Metals to the right, along with T.J. Cornett. Going to hand the ball up the middle.
I don't think he got it.
And he fumbled the football. Eli Metters
sure did. I saw the beanbag coming again.
They came out fairly quick. I don't know who's got it. Looks like Pineville comes up with it, but
yeah, they threw the beanbag, but nobody from Pineville was excited.
Beanbag. And then Pineville has recovered the fumble.
Wow.
That was interesting.
Play, I don't know if Pineville is too tired to celebrate or what. They only had like 2 kids get excited. The other night I was like, thank goodness. Right?
Those are the 2 they switched.
You know what it was? Yeah. Those other 9 are dead. They was just too tired to celebrate, weren't they?
Yeah. No, so Pineville's going to take over on the Williamsburg 20. Sorry. on their own 31-yard line. A huge play right there by that Pineville defense.
And I'm sure a lot of people listening in, the score is 8-8. Everybody's a little bit surprised.
Oh, yeah, I guarantee you. So back in that wishbone formation, going to fumble the snap, and
I'm not sure where the ball's
we
at.
got it.
Yeah,
Williamsburg picks it up. That's Gary Ty.
Yeah,
picking it up, going to run it in for a touchdown for Williamsburg.
There you go.
Looked like the quarterback pulled away a little too quick and bounced.
Well,
Gary Ty takes it in for the touchdown. Huge turn of events there.
There you go.
Woo. So Williamsburg goes ahead 14-8. Going to go for 2 here.
Yep. I really think Pineville's wearing down right here.
Yeah, I think so.
You can just see
Yep.
They are tired. We're playing basically 11 guys one way and about 8 or 9 on the other side.
Yep.
And we get some subs in. And they're not. Their 11 guys are staying on the field for about everything.
That's right. So Williamsburg going for 2. In the shotgun formation. Lane Jeffries bubble motion behind him, going to pitch the ball to him.
I don't believe he's going to make it.
He's not going to get there.
That's a good play.
Pretty good play by Pineville right there.
That was
stopping the 2-point conversion. But with 6:56 to go in the half, Williamsburg pulls ahead 14-8. And it's a game where turnovers have been big.
Oh, they have.
And they're going to continue to be that way.
Yeah, we've sent the ball on the ground quite a bit tonight.
Yeah, and it's a think about it. We've turned the ball over twice.
Yep.
They've turned the ball over twice.
And there have been several other times where the ball's been recovered by the offensive team.
That's right. And it's been so it's a little sloppy right now, which
sloppy.
is, again, we kind of expect after all the without football time that there's been. And
that's not Jerry Herron football team, though. They don't really put the ball on the ground a whole lot because they work on a lot of practice. I watch them smacking at the ball during a lot of drills. So they work at smacking at it, and you don't want to let the ball be smacked, and then you're trying on the defensive end, you're trying to poke it out.
All right. So Isaiah Sizemore ready to kick off.
See, last time he was a little short on it.
Yeah,
wasn't
let's
he?
see if we can get a little bit more of a foot into it this time.
Get a little bit of that steel-toed boot going on there. There you go. That looks better.
Higher kick down to about the 18-yard line.
Yep.
Fielded
ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, I thought he failed, but he didn't. Great coverage again by this Williamsburg kickoff team. He was he picks the ball up at the 18, gets up to the 23. A gain of a return of 5 yards is all. And again, nice job there by that kickoff team. He did a good job kicking. The ball was a lot higher, able to get down the field and cover.
We got a lot of young guys on that team right there, too. And them guys are running down there, hustling their butt off to get in there and make a play. They did a good job. They've made some good plays down there.
They have.
And again, you're talking about they've got to go, 78 yards, 77 yards, and that's not really their offense. So
you are correct. All right, so Pineville takes over on 23 in the I formation. Wide receiver out to the left, going to give the ball to Robbins. He's across 25, 30, 35, 40.
Oh, no.
Midfield, 40, 30.
Not going to catch
20, 10, 5. Touchdown, but you've got a flag
we
down.
Got a flag
again.
coming
This is
back.
the second long run.
Yeah, that baby's coming back. Must have been a hold over there again. It's definitely on them.
Yeah, and that's again, though, you're giving up these long plays.
Yep.
And, man, you got to tackle. You've had chances to make plays. Holding there against the offense, if you didn't hear it. 10-yard penalty from the spot.
But again, that kid just makes a 75-plus yard run.
Oh, yeah.
He ain't got all those left in him for the night, I wouldn't think. That tank's going to be running on fumes.
Yeah, he's gassed at this point. I would be shocked if he runs the football this play.
He's got 2 plays of 130 yards, and neither one of them count.
That's right. That's a break for us, for sure.
Absolutely.
Got to tackle better.
Yeah, there were several guys on that other side of the line over there had a chance at him. And even after he broke free, we still had a couple chances and just didn't do it.
Like to see, when somebody was, I don't know who was close to him down through here as he's chasing him. But dive, jump,
Yeah, you got to do something, don't you?
Trip, pinch, bite, whatever you got to do to get him down.
Yeah, we gave up a little too soon on it, didn't we?
Yeah, I think so.
Here we go. He's
All
still,
right,
he's
after
still
the
in
penalty, it's
there.
1st and 20. Now he's going to be at the wing, though, right?
Yeah, he's too tired
He's
now.
going to block.
Yeah.
If you want to say that.
Yeah.
All right, give the ball to West. Upfield for a gain of about a yard. Going to bring up 2nd down and 19. Pineville at their own 14-yard line.
Yep. You know, I'm sure Pineville's thinking right now, let's just get to halftime, one score down, because you get the ball first, right? So, yeah, I'm sure that's what they're wanting to do. Just get to halftime, regroup, get a little wind.
Get a little break, yep. Well, I tell you one thing. When they widen the receiver out, he is wide.
Yeah, he just.
All right, give the ball up to. Goodness gracious. I tell you what, he runs hard. Landon Robbins, that's a across the 25 up to about the 28-yard line. Going to bring up a manageable 3rd down now. 3rd and
I'm almost wondering if this kid was here last year for them.
I don't know. If he was, I don't think he played that position.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't remember giving that name. Do you?
I don't, but now I can tell you.
Steve is the stats man.
All right, going to take a timeout for Williamsburg. We'll take one as well as you're listening to Williamsburg football on the Classic Rock Station 102.7. Mike, you wondered if he was around last year, and he was.
Oh, was he?
For him last year.
I wasn't for sure. I just didn't remember. I didn't remember saying his name a whole lot last year.
Well, he only played 7 games last year. Ran the ball 79 times, 474 yards, had 6 touchdowns. That's not where he's at this year, of course. You know.
Oh, you said he ran for that in one ball game, right? 400 yards.
400 plus in one game. Yep. And I can see why he does.
Oh yeah, I can too.
He has the ability to break big plays.
I'd say he's getting the ball right here.
Yeah. An I formation going to give him the ball, and good play.
It was.
Nice play by the interior of Williamsburg defense.
Yeah, he didn't get much there, maybe a yard and a half.
Yeah, it looks like Noble Mattingly in there with a play to hold him short of the 1st down, and surely to my goodness, they're going to punt the football.
I don't think they look like they're going to punt.
It doesn't look like it, does it? It looks like we're going to go for it.
Yeah, something. They maybe try to draw it offside or something like that. But
be 4th and 3, but they're going to have to hurry. They're already down to 15 seconds on the play clock. Yeah.
Let's see what they're doing here. Yeah, they're still not going to. There's no hurry, are they?
Why did we reset it?
Yeah, we just stopped it and reset it.
Ooh, I missed something. All right, so they are going to go for it, run a little. Todd had a chance to get him in the backfield, and he breaks the tackle and gets across the 35 up to the 36 for a 1st down for Pineville. Little counter play, a little counter action in the backfield, and again, had a chance.
They did have a
chance. But
basically, just about on every play, he's breaking at least one tackle.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes 2. And sometimes we're not touching him at all.
There have been a couple of those. All right, 1st and 10, Pineville on their own 36-yard line. Back in that wishbone formation, West and Robbins, the running back. Deep running back's going to give it to Robbins, and we do a good job stopping him that time. There's nowhere to go.
Nowhere to go.
That defensive line got a good push. Nowhere for him to be able to get up in there and cut off of. So gain of about a yard. Going to bring 2nd and 9. 3:15 to go in the 1st half. 14-8. Williamsburg leads.
Anybody that watches this Pineville team play, it's definitely old school football.
Oh, yeah.
Pass is a foreign language.
Yeah. hat on a hat, and let's see what we can do, who we can move out of the way.
Bob Rose will be enjoying this game somewhere.
Absolutely. Yeah. They're going to try to throw the ball here. Quarterback gets outside. He's got nowhere to go, though, and Gary Ty there to finish him off as he's sliding down.
If he looked up the field here, 16 had broke free. I don't know if they can throw the ball that far, but he definitely had broke free there.
Going to lose about 5 yards on that play. You're going to give him a loss of about 4 yards on that play. My bad. Going to bring up 3rd down and 13.
Big thing about it is he stayed in bounds. He didn't run out of bounds. The clock is still ticking.
Yeah, they don't want Williamsburg to have another possession with any time left anyway.
We just got one timeout left. Is that what we have, I think?
I think that's right.
Yeah. I'm sure Jerry's trying to save that for on the offensive end. But
you may want to use it after this play.
May do it. Yeah, I'd say you will.
And again, you're going to have to hurry. You're down to 5 seconds on the play clock. And they do get it off. Going to give the ball to Robbins over toward the left. He breaks outside. He's across the 40 and just knocks one out of the way, crosses midfield. And going to be up for a 1st down for Pineville in Williamsburg territory at about the 47-yard line.
Yeah, you might see him speed up here a little bit now. Yeah. Now they're going to have an opportunity to score.
Yeah. And now you're Williamsburg. You want to stop him. He goes out of bounds, stops the clock there. So, wow. I tell you, looked like Derrick Henry stiff arm.
That did look like it, didn't it?
Power eye set. Going to give the ball to West. He's across the 45 down to the 40-yard line, and gain of about 7 there on 1st down.
That's somebody down there, too, for us. I can't tell you who it is.
His best runner than that, 10.
That's one of the Moses boys.
Yep.
I didn't see what happened there. I think he come up, tried to make a tackle.
Yeah. Who's that? Ethan Moses, yeah. All right,
I think he's holding his back there a little bit. He's moving, though. That's a good sign.
Yeah. Looks like he's going, well, I thought he was going to get up there, but he's kind of rolled over on his back. I tell you what, while they're attending to him, we'll take a 30-second break, and we'll be back as you're listening to the Jackets on We Rock.
This is definitely.
All right, Mike. He was able to walk off the field under his own power, so I believe he'll be back, and he's in good shape. Pineville again. It'd be 2nd down and 3. 1:39 to go in the 1st half. Interesting. Going to fake the ball, throw it out into the flats to West, and he catches, and he's down across the 35 to about the 32-yard line. Going to be a 1st down for Pineville. They are out of timeouts.
Clock stopped to the chain set.
I do think that they will.
They're hurried up a little bit there now.
Yeah. All right, so 1st and 10, Pineville on the 32-yard line of Williamsburg. A minute and 25 seconds to go in the 1st half. Clock running. Back in a wishbone set. Robbins and West, the 2 running backs that are deep. He's going to give the ball. He's going to fake it again. He's got a man open.
Threw it to the
and
wrong
he threw it to the wrong. Aiden Kleiner with the interception. A huge play. Yeah, he did throw it to the wrong guy.
Yeah, the other guy was wide open. There was nobody with him.
Yeah, you run the seam, and then.
We were fortunate there as well.
Kleiner does a great job.
He does.
He's
nice play.
Deeper than the deepest. He's back there ready to make the play. And so with a minute and 7 seconds to go in the 1st half, Williamsburg gets a takeaway and takes over on their own 5-yard line.
You guys still feel like, we may try to score right here.
Yeah.
You'd like to go up 2 scores going into halftime.
Oh, I agree.
Maybe something safe here on this first call, see if we can't maybe bust one a little bit.
I don't know that Coach Herring understands the word safe.
He may not. He may not.
All right, so in the shotgun,
they are
going to. You're right. You're going to give the ball to Eli Meadows, who breaks it down across the 20, 25, 30, 35-40 and down at about the, we're going to say the 40, well, they're going to give him the 45-yard line. Gain of 40 yards for Eli Matters, and if we can get the officials to catch up, we may
That's
be
that Riverside Produce first down there,
Riverside Produce
You ain't said that in a while there, Steve.
We had the ball
Get
a
that thing
while.
spit it out there.
All right, so 1st and 10 on their own 45-yard line for Williamsburg. Hatcher takes a snap, looks downfield. He throws the out route to Meadows, and he catches across midfield to 40, 35, or 30. Oh, that's a late hit. But they're not going to call.
No, I think the kid tripped up there a little bit.
Down at the 30, excuse me, the 27-6-yard line. 1st and 10, 43 seconds to go in the half.
Pineville's just begging for the first half to be over with. Them boys are out.
Again, back in the shotgun, 2 receivers left, 2 right. Hatcher with a snap. He looks to throw. He throws it. Oh,
there you go.
Nice play.
They just get out of bounds.
And got out of bounds. Nice job by Reese Hatcher there to get the ball away and throw to Chase Meadows in the out route.
Reese took a little hit there too, didn't he?
He did. He gained about 7 yards there on 1st down.
Big thing is we got out of bounds.
Got out of bounds. That's
saved us a whole lot of time and saved our
timeout. You still got a
timeout.
timeout. You can, so you can use the whole field now. You don't have to worry about. You can run the football if you need to. Whatever you need to do. 34 seconds to go in the half. 14-8, Williamsburg's ahead. Back in the shotgun for Hatcher. Takes a snap, looks to throw, steps up in the pocket, throws across the middle. He had TJ, and he just
had him wide
missed.
open. Just a little bit ahead of him right there.
Yep, just a little bit off.
TJ wanted that touchdown too. He's running hard on that bad boy.
Yeah. That'll bring up 3rd and about 3. I guess it's 3.
You remember how it is. You get that scoring situation. They call your number. You want the
it.
ball in, don't
right. You want it at that point.
Oh, yeah.
I think you're going to see that TJ on the fall has hurt a hand.
Yeah, he may have. He ran that hard.
Yeah.
Maybe he just got a little tingly there. I don't know. Maybe hit his elbow. Can't tell what he's doing there.
All right, so 3rd and 3. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Take a snap, throws the out route to
I think he caught it.
Chase Meadows. He
First
catches
down.
the ball across the 15-yard line down to about the 11. Going to be a 1st down for Williamsburg on the, well, they give him the 12-yard line. Either way, it's a 1st down.
1st down. Got Peyton coming back in the ball game right here, too. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't go towards Peyton right here because he's definitely got some size on these guys out here.
He definitely does.
And he's spread way out here. I'd say the ball's coming right out here to him.
2 receivers. Yep, that's who he's looking at. Looking. It's going to throw to Peyton Hamilton over here in the corner, who makes the catch in the back of the end zone for a touchdown, Williamsburg. I believe it. We're talking about it. I'm telling you, he caught that ball.
Yeah, the guy right there standing on top of it sees the play.
He may have just been making sure he got a foot down inbounds, but it's a
that's a good catch.
95-yard drive in 48 seconds.
Yeah, you can see Peyton's got quite a bit of size on that kid.
Starts with the first big play as a 40-yard run, and after that it was just methodically down the field, if you can do methodically in 48 seconds. Yeah. Quickly down the field. Maybe that's 2-point conversion attempt. Motion, Lane Jeffrey's going to be, it's got motion on the outside. You've got, it's
we got people moving.
Wide receiver on the right side took off a little early, a little excited.
Yeah.
That's Ethan Moses on that side, got a little excited.
He did.
He's in there for TJ Cornett, and he's wanting to do something to look good and to be good.
Absolutely. Got Eddie Manning sitting up here with us. We're going to be talking to him just a few minutes right there.
What are we doing?
We still got some issues here. I'm not sure. Somebody may be hurt.
Oh, he's got blood on him.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
He was holding his arm funny right there. He's hurt himself 2 or 3 times. I don't want him to be hurt.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, he's good. Let's see what we got here. Just going to put a little tape on him. Yeah, that's all it is. Skin elbow.
Man alive, how things have changed.
Oh, yeah.
All right,
got burnt on the rubber right there, the grass, whatever. Oh.
Takes a snap, looks to throw, and he throws it in the back of the end zone. It's over his head, Lane Jeffries' head, and the two-point conversion's no good. But 19 seconds to go in the first half. Williamsburg jumps ahead 20-8 as you're listening to the Jackets on We Rock. Wrong button. All right, now we're back at Williamsburg High School. Williamsburg again jumps out ahead 20-8 right before the half. And
big score right there.
Big score, and you don't want to let them run one back. They have run a couple back this year, Pineville has, so you don't want to let them.
We may not kick it very deep. Yeah.
Been awfully good coverage, though. He does kick it deep.
He lays the boot to it, don't he?
Down to about the 19-yard line. He catches it on the run. He's across the 25 to the 30, 35, and down there with 14 seconds left. And all you got to do now is make one tackle, because you know who's getting the football here. It's going to be Robbins getting the ball, and you got to make one tackle.
One tackle.
Yep, or keep him in bounds anyway.
Maybe we'll drop somebody deep here, mightn't we?
Well, I would hope so. You play a little different. A little bit different here. You see, you're talking about TJ with his finger hurting a little bit, but he's out there on the defensive side of the ball. So
I don't think Peyton's out there right now, though. I'm not sure he plays a whole lot of defense.
I think you're right, but he's he just had no blood. He's
good.
All right, so they're just going to take a knee and get to the half.
Yeah, I think they're content with the score.
So at the end of the first half, it's going to be Williamsburg 20, Pineville 8, and what's been a competitive first half and enjoyable football. Yep, enjoyable game to watch so far, and we hope it stays that way. Remember to stick with us, as Eddie Manning will be Mike's guest on Meet a Jacket, and you've been listening to the first half of Williamsburg football. Again, 20-8. Pineville is losing to Williamsburg.
Well, we got 1 and 2.
The City of Williamsburg, University of the Cumberlands, Jones Plastic and Engineering, Appalachian Wireless, Kentucky Farm Bureau Agent Charles Tye, Riverside Produce, and the office of Dr. L.B. Moses Dentist.
This is Williamsburg Mayor Roddy Harrison. Our city is continuing to grow. This year you'll see more businesses opening than ever, so you'll have more places to shop and dine out. But that's not all. We're planning more fun and exciting events so you can enjoy spending more time making memories with friends and family right here at home. In short, we're working every day to raise Williamsburg's quality of life. So get out, explore, and take in all that Williamsburg has to offer. After all, Williamsburg feels like home.
Kentuckians are as good as their word. A Kentuckian follows through on a promise, even if it hurts. And that's just what you should expect from your insurance company, and what you get from Kentucky Farm Bureau Agent Charles Tye. So, if you live in Kentucky, know you can trust Charles Tye with your auto or home insurance. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment. Stop in and get a no-obligation insurance quote from Agent Charles Tye at Kentucky Farm Bureau on 25 in Williamsburg.
Here's a tip from your Whitley County Coroner, Andy Crowley.
Hi, this is Andy Crowley. Do you wear your seatbelt? It's now the law in Kentucky that you have to. If you're not wearing your seatbelt, you can be pulled over and ticketed. In addition, wearing your seatbelt saves lives. If you're in an accident, you have a better chance of avoiding injury or even death if you're wearing your seatbelt. Parents set an example. Wear your seatbelt and demand that your children wear theirs. It's no longer a choice in Kentucky, it's the law.
That's a tip from your Whitley County Coroner, Andy Crowley.
Hey Jacket fans, this is Williamsburg High School head football coach and athletic director Jerry Herron, inviting you to join us for another season of Williamsburg football. We are excited to play in our new stadium with our new field and invite all Jacket alumni, fans and friends to come out, support us, and enjoy our new facility. So Jacket fans, support the Big Orange this year as we work to continue our tradition of excellence. Go Jackets!
All right, we're back here at halftime where the Jackets lead the Pineville Mountain Lions 20-8. Currently, we are being joined by Mr. Eddie Manning. Ed, appreciate you coming up here to join us tonight. You're a longtime fan, graduate, alumni of Williamsburg. Appreciate you coming up tonight.
I appreciate you all asking me up.
Yeah, me and Jerry talked about you there about 2 or 3 weeks ago. Me and him decided it'd be a good time to bring you up here, let you talk a little bit. Now, just kind of remind everybody here now, what year did you graduate?
1966.
1966. I guess that was in the old school across the way over there, wasn't it?
Yes.
Who was the principal during those years? You remember?
Jake Mountainjoy. No, Jake wasn't the principal. He was an accounting teacher.
Okay.
Olin Barton was the truant officer. Let's see. Herb Steele was superintendent.
Okay.
Principal. I went brain dead on that one. I can't think of
I can't remember mine either sometimes. The principal back when I was in school was Jack Foley.
Yeah.
Jack took care about everything up here. He took care of everything from sweeping to being in charge of teachers to busting your hiney.
Yeah, he taught junior English when I was up there.
Junior English.
Yeah.
Now, I know you and your family's been around here a long time, Eddie. Talk a little bit back when you were in school. What sports did you play, or talk a little bit about?
I played basketball and baseball. In my sophomore year, we started baseball back at Williamsburg.
Now, where'd you play at during that time period? What was the field over here, or was it somewhere else?
No, we played on this 11th Street side here.
Okay. I remember the field down there. We used to have a couple old dugouts down there. We actually played there until about my middle school year, and that's when we kind of stopped playing here, and we went across the street and started playing over the college field over there.
I played some at college field when I was in high school a few times.
You did?
I played over there, yeah.
Now, who was your high school baseball coach?
Donnie Raines and Kenneth Shaw.
Kenneth Shaw.
Yeah.
So what position did you play in high school?
Well, being left-handed, didn't have a lot of choices, so I played center field.
Center field.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like me. I was left-handed, so our options were very limited. The time you could pitch, first base, play the outfield. That's all you could do.
That was it, yes.
Now, I know later on in life, I know you still played softball because I played a little bit of softball with you.
Yes.
You're a little older than me, but I still played some softball with you back in the day. I remember you being a good player. Now, talk about your basketball career right there. Who'd you play for?
I played for Al on the Force.
Al on the Force.
I was on the team, let's put it that way. I don't know how good a basketball player I would have been.
Who were some other guys that you played with?
Willard Ferris, Bo Robertson, Bob Rose, Billy Rose, Edward Moss, James Stott, Bo Robertson. We had a pretty good team.
That sounds like a pretty good team. Sounds like a bunch of good characters right there,
yeah,
too.
Well, that's true, too.
Pretty colorful. I remember, if I remember right, now, Bob used to tell me a story about playing basketball. He told me he didn't care much about it, but he played. He told me he used to take stick pins, and he'd put him in his jersey, and as he was running up the floor, he'd pull that stick pin out, and he'd kind of poke the player. Going up. You ever remember any story like that?
I never heard that one.
Well, I'm pretty sure that was Bob told me something about that. Would Bob do anything like that, you reckon?
Well, yeah.
How did Mr. Coach LaForce, how did he convince all them football guys to come play basketball? How did he do that?
Well, it's just like now it's a small school. If you're an athlete, you need to try to play them all.
Absolutely.
It doesn't hurt you one bit.
You know, that's the things about being at Williamsburg, and I know you know this from being here with your family all through these years. When you're at Williamsburg, you can play 3 sports if you want to.
Oh, sure.
You know, it's just one of those things where being at a small school, you know, you get those opportunities where you don't get the same thing at a larger school.
That's very true, very true.
Now, I know you've had several kids, grandkids, and all that come through our school. What does the school mean to you and your family?
Oh, it's just like home or family to me because I had, my wife graduated in '69 from here. She was a cheerleader.
Uh-huh.
And then I've had 6 grandsons that went to school here.
6 grandsons.
And a granddaughter. And they all played either football, baseball, basketball, track, and the granddaughter played track and volleyball.
My goodness.
So we're a kind of a athletic family and an orange family.
Absolutely. Yeah. You'd never dream of anything but being a big orange person, would you?
Yeah. And my daughter, Michelle, this is her 27th year of teaching up here.
Now, if I heard her correctly, she getting ready to retire? Is that what she's?
Yes.
I think she told me that a couple weeks
ago. At the end of this year.
So you've had family members up here a real long time, haven't you?
And then my son Chad,
he was a baseball player, wasn't he?
Yeah, he started playing baseball in the 8th grade for the high school.
Now, see, me and Chad's a little younger than me, but we played some games there a little bit. I'm trying to remember where Chad may have played in the outfield as well during that time. Now, let's talk about your role with Coach Aaron. I mean, me and Coach Aaron, we've talked a lot, and he says you're the behind-the-scenes guy. You've kind of been the guy. Come up here, you help him, you do different things. Well, what all have you done up here for Coach Aaron?
Well, whatever you had needed to be done, we did it. But one of the things we did, and you remember Gary Lambry, when we built the locker room
I remember you guys
here,
doing it. I hope you talk about that a little bit.
We went down to University of Cumberland's locker room and drew a diagram of how their lockers were made. And then Gary's connection with the prison in Manchester. All those minimum security guys cut and made and varnished and finished them, and then we'd go over and bring them back and then install them and put them all in.
That's one of the things. I know not everybody gets that opportunity to come up here and see how pretty that place is. But, Coach Aaron's office, all the way through there, man. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. And Jerry's got all kinds of memorabilia.
Oh, my goodness. It's crazy, isn't it? Me and him, we bought a lot of junk and brought it back into the place right there. Me and him of course, he's done it more than I have. We started going through some of that stuff. We're trying to make a pass sometimes to get through everything right there. Because he buys a lot. But now, I know, Coach Aaron really appreciates what you guys have done. You guys put a lot of hard-earned time up there, a lot of sweat, and again, it's just he really appreciates you. I mean, he really does. I mean, even though I know now you may not be up here as much as you used to, but I've heard him talk about you building like picture frames.
Yeah, we used to frame all the jerseys up.
Yeah,
this for the seniors and all that.
Yeah, I think he still does. I don't know if he buys the frames.
I think he buys them now.
Okay.
But, we used to cook that Thursday night meal all the time.
Oh yeah.
And Gary and I had the opportunity to cook 2 Thanksgiving dinners. That's if you're playing for all the marbles.
That's right. Now, I remember
championship.
One year. I remember he saying Jack Givens come by. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
I don't remember if it was the first game or the second time we played. I
believe it's the first time we played.
So you guys, I mean, Jack, I know he spent some time in the community right here, but he came up and he ate those guys up there.
Yes, he did.
And those don't remember Jack Givens. He played on the 1978 National Championship team.
That's true.
Now, we're going back to talking about Chad. What's Chad into these days right here? I ain't seen him in a couple months.
He's
still working?
Yeah. He's what used to be Wayne Supply. He's been there, I believe, 24 years. So he's there. Yeah.
So he's starting to get a little age to him as well.
Yeah. He's 51.
Now, I know you do a lot of fishing. What are you guys still on the ponds and lakes and still wearing all the fish out and still doing all that cooking you guys used to do?
Me and Coach Stanfield goes down on just about every Tuesday, and then we come back on Thursday and we fry fish on Wednesday.
Is that what y'all doing? Now, so you took the Thursday night dinners, just pushed them back one night.
Yeah. But sometimes there's just 5 or 6 of us each. Sometimes there's 10 or 12.
Okay. Well, me and Coach Aaron, we may have to make our way where that fish is at sometimes. Come down there and hunt you boys up sometime.
That would work. But it's been a pleasure working with football, with Coach Aaron and them. And actually, back when Coach Rose and Coach Stanfield were coaching, me, Jack Stanfield, and J.W. Carmen used to carry the chain.
Oh, yeah.
And then
I remember J.W.
And then we went from there, we started keeping stats.
Okay.
And then after that little period, and then I came back and worked with Jerry and all that. So.
Now, I know you know both these guys. What's the biggest difference you'd say between Coach Rose and Coach Aaron? What's the biggest difference you would think? Just I know you're friends with everybody. What do you see as just the biggest difference between our football now and what it is and what it used to be?
When Coach Rose was coaching, didn't throw the ball very much at all. It was run all the time, and Coach Aaron throws it a lot probably 70% of the time and runs 30 new.
Oh, yeah.
Williamsburg, when Bob was there, it was probably 85-15 or something like that.
So, a lot like what we're seeing against Pineville tonight. Pineville, they've thrown the ball 3 or 4 times. They really don't want to throw the ball. We're just kind of making them right there.
Correct.
You know, and I know the game has changed a lot through the years. And me and Steve talked about that a little bit. Used to, you didn't really have to defend the quarterback. Quarterback basically turned around and handed the ball off to somebody.
Yeah.
You know, in today's game, you know, the quarterback is just as good an athlete as anybody on the field, and they may take off like we had with Nate Gooden last year. He was subject to take off at any point.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the game has just really changed. And I know, you know, I see Bob out in the community. I know Bob. You said Bob is here tonight. I'm sure he's appreciating this ball game right here. What about that ball game there about 3 weeks ago getting called off? Is that the craziest thing you've ever heard of?
Yeah, I think that's 2 or 3 times that's happened with
Well,
the same team.
Well, not exactly that situation, but you are correct. We've had some strange situations. You know, if you think about that 30 and 40 years ago, that never happened.
No.
Teams just showed up, and they've done what they're supposed to have done.
There wasn't no open dates either.
There was no open. That's what Steve said, too. And you can tell from our ball game tonight, we're not as sharp as you know, if we'd played all those weeks as we would be, because we put the ball on the field a little bit. Our timing's been a little bit off on some of our routes. So it's definitely hurt us a little bit in this ball game right here, I would think.
You mentioned Steve. I coached him in high school baseball. So.
You coached Steve Watson in high school baseball?
Yeah, third baseman.
What did he do over there? He made some good plays or not?
Oh, yeah, he made some good plays.
You know, Steve, let me tell you his claim to fame right here, okay, while he's standing right here. He was the SEKC punter. What year was that? Your sophomore or junior year? His junior year. SEKC punter of the year. He comes back his senior year after he was the SEKC punter of the year, and he loses his job. How do you lose your job when you're the punter of the year?
Somebody come in and was a little better, sound like.
Well, it was. He said Jim Campbell, when he kicked the
Oh,
ball.
well, I can understand that.
he said the thump sounded a little bit different coming off his foot as it did Jim Campbell's.
I'll guarantee it.
So he goes from being the kicker of the year to the backup kicker, I guess is what it is.
Yeah.
Well, Ed, we appreciate you coming up here, and again, Coach Heron, and we appreciate you everything that you and your family have done up here. You guys, you're part of our school. You're part of our pride and tradition up here. Is there anything else you got to say right there? I don't want to cut you short. I want you to say anything you want to say right here.
Well, I was just going to mention the 12th Man Club, what all they do. And the first time I could ever remember being asked to be in a club like that, it was 2004, but they called it the End Zone Club.
Oh, it's a little different.
Ronnie Moses asked me about it up here. Gary and I was Coach Stanfield standing there together. And he asked about it, and we said, yeah, we'll just pay our dues now. He said, you don't have to pay them now. We said, oh, yeah, we'll pay them now.
Yeah.
So I think I've been in it ever since then. So.
2004, right?
Yes.
Who was the coach? Was that Coach
Jim
Black?
Black?
That's what I thought it may have been, Coach Black. I thought it started during that time period. I wasn't exactly sure. I still run into Coach Black occasionally. He's my neighbor down there.
Yeah.
He's in a different school. We won't mention that school on the radio right here. That's some foreign words we're not allowed to say on the radio. So we only talk about Williamsburg when we're doing this. But Jim's a good guy.
Coach Pierce was football coach also when I was in high school.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Now, you're talking about Archie Powers, right?
Yes.
Archie, how long did he coach back in your time? You remember he was in and out 2 or 3 times, wasn't he?
Yeah, he coached 66 might have been his last year. I'm not sure. 66 or 67, I think.
Okay. Yeah, that's going back a couple of years right there. That's back when you had all your power football back in that time, wasn't it?
That's where Coach Rhodes got that running game
from. Absolutely. I like I said, I'm sure Coach Rhodes is out here somewhere standing on sidelines enjoying watching. You know, I know him and Coach Aaron are big time friends. You know, that's Coach Aaron's got his own brand of football, his own style. But I'm sure he's watching, Pineville run the ball tonight. He's like, that's what we used to play right there. You can't help it because he did it for such a long time.
Yeah.
You'd have to like watching that.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to take us a break right here. We're going to come back in the second half. And Ed, we appreciate you coming up. And again, we appreciate your family very much. And we'll hopefully take care of the second half and win the ball game right here.
I believe we will.
All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right. Take a break right there.
This is pharmacist James Rickett from Rickett's Pharmacy. When you stop in, you'll see friends you know who know you too. If you have questions that need answered, we're here to make sure you get the information you need. Our goal is to always make you 100% happy and help you stay healthy. Have a prescription? Call in your refill or use our app or ask your doctor to send it to us. Rickett's Pharmacy is open until 7 p.m. Monday through Thursday and 6 p.m. on Friday.
It's your prescription, your health, your choice. So choose Rickett's Pharmacy. beside Highland Park Drive-In in Williamsburg.
Here's an important announcement about Medicaid dental benefits from Dr. L.B. Moses, dentist. Recent rule changes allow Medicaid to pay for your dentures. If you need new dentures, see Dr. L.B. Moses' office in Williamsburg. Medicaid now also allows teeth cleaning for children and adults every 6 months. Schedule your cleaning or denture consultation today. Open Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, accepting new patients of all ages. Call Dr. L.B. Moses, dentist, and schedule your appointment beside the Cumberland Regional Mall, Williamsburg.
Looking for something more from your personal checking account? Then one of our new Community Trust Advantage checking accounts might be right for you. Our Advantage checking accounts offer great features such as ID Protect, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, travel and leisure discounts, and shopping rewards, which makes it easier for you to save money on everyday purchases. Learn more at ctbi.com. Get more out of your checking. Open an account today. Our friendly, professional staff at one of our many branches will be happy to assist you.
Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust. Member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply.
Now's the best time of year to get outside and ride. It's also time for the biggest savings at Tri-County Cycle Sales in Corbin. Right now, saving the biggest names in the business. Polaris, Kawasaki, Honda, Yamaha, and CF Moto at the best prices in the Commonwealth. Need a low payment? You can get that too. The showroom's loaded with new ATVs and side-by-sides. The perfect time to ride. Huge savings, low payments, and super selection. What are you waiting for? Head to Tri-County Cycle Sales on the London Highway, Corbin.
All right, Mike, we're about a minute and 45 seconds there before halftime's over. Then we'll get that 3 minutes in between. We'll probably squeeze one more break in there before
Oh, yeah. I appreciate all the guys coming up here talking a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
All the guys have got good stories, and, that's one of the things about at our school. I mean, you're both graduates here, so we know how it is.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of traditional people that comes around. They still stick around this school. They don't, Eddie, he's all time around doing something up here. He's all time got family up here. It's just one of those things. Just the tradition keeps right on going.
That's exactly right. He's talking about baseball from years ago, and not to say how old I am, but that was 40-plus years ago.
Oh, wow.
You're
old, Steve.
I know.
You're an old dude, man.
The thing about it is he was, involved in it then, involved in it before then. He said he graduated in '66.
Mm-hmm.
He's been around the program ever since then, I'm sure. And, that's the tradition of Williamsburg.
Yep, it is.
Nobody forgets where they graduated from. We had a little get-together, what was supposed to be Alumni Weekend 3 weeks ago with my group. That was 40 years ago, and we talked about, I didn't get a lot of time to spend with them. I'd like to have had a little more. But it was really great seeing everybody and getting to talk to everybody. And a lot of people showed up. It was a really good little get-together for us. But we talked about, this is where we all got our start. No matter where we are now, what we've done, how we've done it, we all started in those same halls, and so many people walk through those halls together that we have to be proud of, and it's a tradition like no other around here. In my opinion.
I agree. I everybody that I've talked to and I've asked, hey, would you do this? Would you come up and talk? I'm not everybody turning me down.
Yeah.
I know we had a little, we'll get Bob on a little later on. He was going to come on that weekend. I hate that we missed that, Bob Bryan, I hate we missed because he was in town. I'm sure we'll have to do the next one on the radio there, or we'll have to do a tape, a little recording, but still, everybody that we've talked to or asked, they've jumped right in and been, I think they almost enjoy it because, there's a lot of good stories from up here.
Oh, yeah.
And, just there's a lot of changeover, but still, the people that graduated here, they still love this place, and they want to come around and talk about it, and talk about the things they've done.
Yeah, that's right. And, no matter what it looks like, whether it's turf or grass or dirt for that matter, it's Williamsburg football, and it's a huge thing for everybody that has ever been a part of it, whether you played or cheered or watched in the stands. It made no difference. It's just something that it was what everybody did on Friday night in the city, and you know what?
They're still here. There's a big crowd out here tonight.
Still here, that's right. And not just in the stands, but they're in the end zone. They're on the other sideline. It's anywhere you can put somebody. There's somebody there, and it's for a small school. That's what it's all about.
It is. I still come up around quite a bit up here. I'm still doing driver's ed, and I still see people that I worked with. So it's a good place to be. You know, right now, we need to get a little sponsor for our halftime right there. Somebody listening out there, Williamsburg folk or somebody, Williamsburg business. You know, David S., they could use some more sponsorships down there.
That's a fact. We could have a sponsor.
We'll call it something there. I don't know. We'll call. Somebody get a hold of David S. right there and say, hey, we'll sponsor that.
Whatever they want us to
we'll call it whatever they want to call it,
right? That's right. Whatever it gets to. All right, we're going to take a quick 30-second break before we kick it off here the second half. As you've been listening to Maxie with the Meet a Jacket at halftime on We Rock 102.7.
Some call
44-0 now, and it's one of those games that, you know, it's what you expected out of that. Johnson Central Corbin, I got a halftime score of 20-7. Johnson Central. Ooh. Bell ahead of Rock at the half, 20-6. North Laurel and Collins were tied at 7 last I saw in the second quarter. And one that shocks me a little, South Laurel and Perry Central are tied at 7 at the half.
Yeah, I thought South Laurel would whip them pretty good.
Yeah, I did too. South's been playing really good. You got a couple other games in the area. You know, you got Knox and McQuarrie. Again, I think Knox will win that ball game.
I agree.
It's not. I don't have a score for it. I couldn't find one, but I think that's one that will be.
If Johnson Central rolls in there and beat Corbin may shut down tonight.
It'll be tough. All right, Williamsburg ready to kick off here to start the second half. Isaiah Sizemore approaches the ball, and well, I thought he was going to approach the ball. There he goes. Kick is high. And taking it about the 18-yard line across the 20, 25, 30, 32-yard line. And that's, I tell you what, that little Petrie young man there has been in on so many tackles.
Oh, yeah. He's really there looking to make a play.
He is. He's looking to get involved in the game, and he does it when he gets his chance on special teams. And Logan has done he's been on several tackles on kickoffs already. And that's good to see. It's a young man that's a sophomore, and he's working his time in to where he's going to be ready to play next year.
Yep.
All right, in Pineville going to hand the ball off to Landon Robbins, who breaks a couple tackles and crosses the 35 up to about the 37-yard line. Again, he had a couple shots at him to get him to the line or a yard gain. He ends up getting 5 or 6 yards. 6 yards. Going to bring up 2nd and 4. It's I'm telling you, that young man can run the football, man.
Yeah, what grade's he in?
He's a senior.
He is a senior.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a hard runner.
He is. They'll have a hard time replacing somebody like that. It's just one of those situations. Back in the eye, going to give him the ball again. He's hit at the line, actually behind the line of scrimmage. No, that's not him. That's Trevor West. With that carry, he's hit and drove back for a loss of a yard.
Xavier Quant.
Xavier's
had a good year this year.
He has indeed. He's
come on quite a bit.
Yeah.
I started noticing him up at the Paris game. He was causing havoc up there, and he's continued right on with his development. And he's just a junior.
Yeah.
He's just going to get bigger and stronger.
That's exactly right. All right, back in a wishbone set. Hand the ball to Robbins, who
didn't get it.
Tripped up in the backfield, squirts forward for a gain of about a yard. Going to bring up 4th down and 5.
Wow.
And it looks like Pineville is going to come out and punt the football.
They are going to punt.
Yep. They give him about a yard and a half. So,
yep.
But it's a good job of this Williamsburg defense coming out and getting a stop. Got to be careful. You know who's got the football back there.
Plus, you got the quarterback as the up man there too.
Robbins is the punter.
You know, I know the field position's bad. I'm kind of surprised they're punting the ball right there, to be quite honest with you.
And he does.
Oh, he got blocked or kicked it some. I don't know what happened there.
Shanked it. Going to be jumped on that.
Yeah, really don't even need to touch the ball right there, I don't think.
At the 40-yard line. I'm not sure he knew that it was going to be it wasn't a live ball at that point. I mean, you play with a kickoff. A kickoff's a live ball, and
that looked like one of your golf shots right there.
It looked worse than that. May be worse than some of my golf shots.
That's a little shank right there.
That was definitely a shank. All right, so Williamsburg takes over on the Pineville 40-yard line after an 8-yard punt. Back in that shotgun, going to throw the ball quickly out to T.J. Cornett, and a cross of 35 down to about the 30-yard line, where it's going to be more than likely a first down.
Yeah, somebody's lost their helmet there.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that happened because they picked it up and threw it.
Yeah, he's 10 yards away from his helmet there.
Yeah, well, they're going to mark him just shy of the first down, I believe.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
Going to be second down and less than a yard. Nice job trying to get TJ involved.
Yep.
That
might be his first completion.
It is his first catch of the night.
Reception,
and
he tried to go his way a couple times.
Yep, just missed him.
But he made a huge play there in the first quarter right there where he's come out of that fumble right there. They all white shirts around him.
Yeah. All right, shotgun formation, going to hand the ball to Eli Metters, who's up, hit at the 30, crosses the 30, and gets up for a gain of about 3 for a first down.
Yep. Nice little run there, too, because they hit him initially about a yard into the play, and he bounced off and got 2 or 3 more.
Yep. And Pineville's got one down, and so we'll take a break for an injury timeout as you're listening to Williamsburg football. All right. Maybe we won't take a break, Mike. We'll stay right here.
Yeah, we'll stay right here. I think it's going to be a short. I think he's.
Yeah,
I thought he said he set up, but he laid back down.
Yeah.
May have lost some wind on that one.
Oops. Well, that's one of those that, kind of got up a little funny. Maybe he's.
Yeah, I believe he's okay. A little woozy.
Yeah, may have got.
That's the way I look like when I get up in the morning time out of bed. I'm a little woozy, too.
Yeah, I don't want to get out of the bed much.
I get up stiff, wobbling, stepping on stuff. Yeah, it is.
Yeah. All right, so 1st and 10, Williamsburg on the Pineville 29-yard line, we'll say. Let's go to 28. It's a little closer to that one. Shotgun set.
I'm stacked up over here.
Yeah, you get stacked receivers to the left. Peyton Hamilton, the one in the back.
They may go over to TJ. He's by himself.
They're going to run the ball with Eli Metters, and he's hitting the backfield and dropped for a loss of about a yard and a half.
I thought we might take the ball over to TJ over there. He's one-on-one against somebody over there. I can't see who they got on their side.
Yeah, that's you never know. You got man-to-man coverage on that side. They don't pretend that the backside receiver, if there's a single, it's man-to-man.
Yep.
They're bringing a safety across, and they're trying to play a little zone on that side, but now they're leaving him by himself.
Yeah, he's not jamming him at the line, so he's got a free run, so it's going to be hard to contain him over there.
All right, to the line, 2 receivers left, 2 right. Hatcher takes a snap, looks to throw the ball across the middle. He waits patiently. And he hits Peyton Hamilton in the...
Right in the worst place, right in the hands.
Right in the hands. I mean, he couldn't throw it any better. I tell you what, he did a really good job. They ran that deeper slant, and he waited for the window to open, and he throws it in there. It's a really, really good throw.
Good throw.
Just got to squeeze it. Don't let it get into your chest. He let it get a little bit close.
I think he's thinking about scoring a touchdown on that one right there, what he's doing.
He was open now.
I don't know if he was scored, but he's going to get some. He was going to get some yards. He was wide open.
All right, you got trips left. It's Hamilton, Jeffries, and Meadows to the left. By himself on the other side is TJ, and he's going to throw it to TJ, and it's like he's wanting him to break that post off. It's a post route, basically what it is, and TJ's running more of a seam route, and he's not, or a go route, and he's not able to get it in the spot he needs him. He was open again.
He was. He ran by the DB.
Yeah, that's what you talked about just a few minutes ago. You had him by himself on that side, and you thought that might be where they go, and they take a chance. It just wasn't there. So it's going to be up 4th and 11.
I think it's one of those plays. If you've played your games that you're supposed to be playing, that's a touchdown.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because your timing's going to be better, the throw's going to be better, the route's going to be better.
All right, back in that same set, same formation. He's going to run it again and throw the same route. A lot better coverage this time. And
this time he throws it behind him.
Yeah, throws. And I think part of that was on TJ. He kind of broke it off a little bit too much that time. So on the incompletion on 4th down, Williamsburg turns it over on downs to Pineville.
Reese is shaking his hand there a little bit. He may have hit it on somebody.
He took a shot. I think he got hit as he went to the ground, the elbow.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
The old funny bone.
Yeah. So we wish there was another name for that because there sure ain't nothing funny about it.
Yeah. A little tingly bone. How about that?
All right, 1st and 10 Pineville on 29-yard line. 8:44 to go in the third. Williamsburg ahead 20-8.
You know, they got this kid spread so far out here. I wonder if he ever touches the ball.
No, not where he's at. He's not going to. Well, it was kind of a mix-up in the backfield. Quarterback keeps it and gets upfield for a gain of a couple. Actually does a good job. Good penetration by Williamsburg there.
Yeah, he's probably lucky he didn't lose the ball there. He had the ball out there pretty loose.
Yeah. Williamsburg's got one down with the cramp. Mike, let's go back to those 2 throws to T.J. Cornett. He's a kid with a lot of speed and a lot of talent. Again, a young kid. He's a sophomore.
Just a sophomore, and he's a young sophomore at that.
Yeah, and he is a young man that has ties here to Williamsburg through family and a lot. If he turns out to have the ability that some of that family has, he's going to be a special player by the time he gets done here. And I'm happy to see him. Get opportunities like this right now as a young player. I'm also happy to see him, playing baseball or basketball.
He does. He's a hard worker.
And he gets in, and he's only going to get better at that. I don't think he's played that a whole lot.
He's not. He is not. You're right.
But athletically, he's going to get better and better at that. And as an athletic kid, it's just going to be easier for him as well. All right, so injured player made his way off the field, and so it's 2nd down and about 7. They give him 3 on that scramble. Going to fake it and look to throw out here to looking for Robbins in the flats.
Trying to get him some space.
Yep. Overthrew him just a little bit. Pretty good coverage there by Chase Grubb. I can't ever think of his name. Another sophomore on that team that shows great promise. I mean, and you look across this defense, and there's a lot of young kids there that are only going to get better and better as the year goes. I think that was Xavier Quant that had the
I think it was ankle
cramp. I thought it was a cramp.
It could have been a cramp. You may be right.
Made his way off the field, get some fluids in him, and get him back out there. So 3rd down and 7. Pineville going to again fake it. This is throw it out in the flat, and it's underthrown.
Interesting call.
Yeah, they've thrown the ball. Well, 2 of those 3 plays they threw it. And I don't.
I think that's out of character.
Yeah,
it's out of character there. And
maybe just trying to loosen Williamsburg's defense up a little bit. You got a whole bunch in the box there, and just trying to back them up a little.
Well, after they make a big series of defense plays out there, and then you come out and do that,
does make you wonder.
Yeah.
All right, Pineville going to line up to punt. 4th down and 7.
Yeah, they're no big
They
hurry to
may punt.
Yep.
Waiting on one. We got down to. Wow. We're going to have a delay a game.
Yeah, we'll call timeout.
They're going to take a timeout. We'll take one as well as you're listening to Williamsburg football on We Rock 102.7.
Yeah.
All right, so Pineville we come back to Williamsburg. Pineville going to punt the football, looks like. 4th and 7 on their own 32-yard line. Down 20-8 with 8:20 to go in the ball game. In the 3rd quarter.
Yep.
I'm lost here. Yeah, they still line up to punt. Again, you got to watch a fake because you've got
well, we got 10 guys up right here.
Yeah,
so
Landon Robbins back there going to punt it, and he is going to punt it, and it's much better punt.
That time
going to kick it over his head, going to bounce it to 25, the 20, and roll back to the 21-yard line. A really nice punt there.
That was. That flipped the field position.
Yeah, 40 yards on the punt, and
no return.
No return. You can't beat that.
And
you'd like to think we put one more touchdown on the board right here. This ball game is gonna be hard for Pineville to.
I agree. The style they play, it's going to be difficult to come back and get another score there from Corbin's 22-14 now.
Okay.
Johnson Central ahead in the third. 8:08 to go here in the third. 20-8 Williamsburg. Back in that shotgun formation. Priest Hatcher takes a snap. Going to throw out here to Peyton Hamilton, and it's low and away.
Yeah, way wide.
Yeah. Incomplete pass on first down and brings up second down and 10.
Or as the old Major League movie said, just a bit outside.
Yeah, that's right, just a bit outside.
I made that call one time in a girls' softball game. The ball hit the top of the fence, and I made that call. Nobody laughed because nobody knew what I was talking about.
Yeah, it's sad.
It is. How could you not know that movie?
All right, back in the shotgun, looking to throw. Rolls out and throws out in the flats, and
I'm not sure we called it.
I don't believe we did. I believe it got knocked away.
Yep.
It did. Ball hit. About the time the ball hit Eli Metter's hands, he got hit. And
good play over there by the defender.
By Pineville, yeah. All right, so that brings us to 3rd and 10 from the 21-yard line. Yeah, we've offensively we've had some big plays, but we've missed a lot of open receivers, and that's again
no game action.
Yeah, that goes back to timing. Trips left, going to roll that way with it, and look to throw, and he's got Lane Jeffries, who catches the ball at about the 32, and he gets across the 35 to the 36-yard line, and that's going to give him the 37 of Riverside Produce. First down for Williamsburg as a gain of 16 yards on 3rd and 10. And that's a good ball right there by Reese. I mean, that's a ball rolling to his left. He's throwing really across his body to a mid out route. And
the timing was perfect on that too.
Back in the shotgun, looking to throw again. He's going to crank it up and throw it downfield. He's got Peyton Hamilton, who catches the ball at the 20, 10, 5 into the end zone for a touchdown.
Yep.
That is a 63-yard touchdown pass to go with the 68-yarder he threw to him early in the first half, and that's just a go route, and he had him beat and
ran right by everybody.
Ran right by them all, and the ball was right on the money, and perfect throw. 7:41 to go in the third quarter. Makes the score now 26-8. Williamsburg in front.
Got to be thinking James Baker State Farm player of the game right there on that play.
That's right.
Goodness.
That's right. That's another long 79-yard drive there.
Yeah, that's a backbreaker.
4 plays. Going to go for 2 here. Back in that shotgun. Going to move Lane Jeffries in motion to the right. Going to give the ball to Eli Metters, and he's going to be. No, he's short of the 2-point conversion. I thought he got across, but referee's right there in front of it says he's short. So with 7:41 to go in the third quarter, it's 26-8. Williamsburg over Pineville. You're listening to the Jackets on We Rock.
All right, Isaiah kicks the ball down to the 16-yard line, taking there across the 20, 25, 30, 30, up to about the 34-yard line. On a return for Pineville, that's number 14 there. I'm looking, still looking. Well, I know I've got it somewhere. Anyway, good return by Pineville there.
I don't know if I have a 14 or not either.
Yeah, I don't have one. I don't know.
Our numbers may not be correct.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it, does it? Well, all right. So Pineville back in a shotgun formation. Running backs on each side. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Will take the ball and look to throw downfield. Throws it out in the flats to West, who's across or gets hit at the line of scrimmage and is taken down to the right there. A good play. You got Holden Clark over there. You've got Xavier Quant in there making a play. That's good to see him back in there after a little injury issue.
You can definitely see Pineville don't want to throw the ball.
No, they're not. It's not their.
Not their forte.
It is not their forte, without any question. All right, back in that shotgun, 2 receivers right, 1 going to run a little counter play, and Robbins hitting the backfield and taken down for a loss of about 2.
Guys, Trip Fields on that
Yeah,
one.
Trip Fields, nice play. I see Isaiah Sizemore back in there making a play. One of those situations where Isaiah's been out a while. It's going to take him a little while to get back in the flow of everything. All right, so it brings up a 3rd down and 11 for Pineville. 6 minutes, 15 seconds to go in the third. 26-8, Williamsburg leads. Back in that shotgun set, 2 receivers right. Looks to throw down the field and dumps it off to Robbins, who is met immediately by Isaiah Sizemore and dropped for a loss of about 4 yards, going to bring 4th and 15 for Pineville. So again, Robbins back to punt.
May need to get a little deeper on this one.
Yeah, I think he backed him up a little bit. That's
a little low.
Punt going to bounce. Bounces off his leg. Luckily, nobody was close to it. Fields the ball and going to get up to about the 40. Field the ball to about the 41-yard line or 39-yard line and gets up to the 46. Return of about 7 yards there. And
that's Ethan Moses.
Yeah, Ethan Moses. He's kind of a tweener there. Thought about running up and catching it and wasn't sure he could get there. Backed off a little, and it was too late at that time. It bounced off his legs, but luckily he was able to pick it straight up and get upfield and get a few yards on that return.
Yeah, good thing there were no white shirts around, wasn't there?
Got that right. So let's go. It's 1st and 10, Williamsburg on their own 46-yard line. Here's a snap to Hatcher. Looks to throw and just out of the reach. A little shallow out there by Chase Metals. I mean, he got a hand on it, but it would have been a wonderful catch had he been able to pull it in. So 2nd and 10, Williamsburg. 5:11 to go in the third. It's been with Pineville throwing the football, it's been a much slower third quarter.
It has. Yeah, you look up there and you think, are we in the 4th quarter or 3rd quarter?
Yeah. So right back here we go. In the shotgun, 2 left, 2 right. I'm going to run out route over here to Jeffries, who catches the ball across the midfield and down to the 40-yard line of Pineville. Going to be enough for a Riverside Produce first down, 14-yard gain. First down to Williamsburg, who's back to the line of scrimmage, ready to go.
You know, you can see when Peyton takes off, Pineville takes off with him, but it just leaves this whole side of the field wide open.
Back snap to Hatcher. He looks to throw. He's going to run with it. Going to cross the 40, 35, down inside the 35 to about the 32-yard line, 33, 32. Well, no, they're going to get to the 33. I thought he dove to the 32, but it's all right. Gain of 7 yards on first down on the scramble by Reese Hatcher. Did a good job getting upfield. Going to bring up 2nd and 3. Back in that shotgun formation, Hamilton and Jeffries to the left, Meadows and Cornett to the right. Looks to throw, and he's going to be
lost his footing.
Yeah, he lost his footing a little bit, but he's going to be sacked back across the 40 to about the 41, 42-yard line. Going to bring up 3rd down and 11.
Yeah, that's about the 3rd or 4th time I've seen somebody lose their footing tonight. I don't know if the field has got a little dew on it or what. I'm not sure what's going on.
You would think that's what it is, but I don't know. It shouldn't be that slick either way. You know, it's not designed to be that way.
He's not the first one that's went down like that. I don't know if it's the shoes or. Well, I've definitely actually seen kids from both sides slipping.
So 3rd down and 11. Back in that shotgun. He'll take a snap and roll to his left, looking for Peyton Hamilton. He's got him as he is down inside the 30-yard line, and that's going to be enough for a Riverside Produce first down for Williamsburg. Gain of about 14 on 3rd and 11. Really nice. Again, a nice ball there. Rolling to his left. Those are out route to Peyton Hamilton, and that's a right on the money. I mean, a really nice throw.
Well, he's ran past this number 10 several times.
Yeah.
Number 10's backed it up about 20 yards.
I don't blame him. I'd rather give that shorter one up than that longer one. So 1st and 10 Williamsburg on the Pineville 27-yard line. Back in that 2 receivers to each side. Going to run the ball with Eli Metters up the middle, and he's down inside right at the 20-yard line. A gain of 7 yards on first down, 8 yards on first down we'll give him.
Middle of the field was wide open right there. The safety had come up.
You're having to get some help for these people on the outside. And it's going to open those running lanes up the later it goes, the longer it goes.
The seams are open right here, so I would not be surprised if somebody don't take off and run, hit a seam right here.
All right, so you're back in shotgun, 2 receivers right. Metters are running back to the right of, and underneath to
Moses.
Ethan Moses, who makes a catch and gets across the 15-yard line down to about the 13. And that, again, is good for a Riverside Produce first down for Williamsburg. This is one of those situations where you watch a lot of, if you watch a lot of college football, they go out of bounds, the clock doesn't stop anymore. Just, it's one of those situations, they stop it, set it right back. And he throws it to T.J. Cornett as he rolls to the right, hits T.J. on the out route, and that's a touchdown for Williamsburg. 13-yard touchdown pass, Reese Hatcher to T.J. Cornett. Nice route, nice throw. Seeing a little of the rust come off.
Yeah, you can see that the timing's a lot
Yeah.
better. Reese is putting a little bit more zip on the ball.
No matter how much you do it in practice, you just don't seem to run the same speed in practice as you do in
It's hard to replicate it.
All right, so 2:37 to go in the third. Williamsburg jumps up 32-8 over Pineville. Going for 2. Going to hand the ball up the middle to Eli Metters, and he's going to be in this time.
There you go.
For sure. So 2-point conversion's good. Again, 2:37 to go in the third. Williamsburg now ahead 34-8 as you're listening to Yellow Jacket Football on the Classic Rock Station. back at Williamsburg High School. Williamsburg scores go ahead 34-8 in the third quarter. Isaiah Sizemore approaches and kicks. It's high. Picked up on the run at about the 21, across the 25 to the 30, and up to about the 34-yard line on the return for Pineville. And again, you see Logan Petrie getting up off the pile. He's at least in there. See a couple others getting up as well, including Chris Ivory. Again, those young men are waiting their turn to be the big dogs on this Williamsburg team, but they're out doing what they need to do to get better as it goes.
Yeah. I was looking at the pictures. I was talking about it earlier. That we've got a lot of seniors on this team.
Yeah.
We'll have a lot of bodies to replace next year.
All right, Pineville back in the I formation. Hand the ball up the middle to Robbins, who is across the 35 up to about the 39-yard line, I think they're going to give.
Yep. I think Pineville, even though they got down 2 or 3 scores, I think they'd been better served to continue their game plan.
I will agree with that. Going to mark it right in between the 38 and 39. Going to bring up second down to about 6.
Those 2 or 3 series where they tried to pass the ball, they've kind of taken themselves out of the ball game.
Well, and you go back to 2 plays. They've had 2 big long runs called back for penalties that changed the complexion of the game drastically.
Well, and the fumble
right.
that they didn't get, that they were on.
All right, so again, in the I, going to hand the ball to Robbins. He bounces outside across the 40 up to about the 45, 46-yard line. Going to be a first down, Pineville. Hey, listen, I'm one of these that believes, well, he's the guy I want to go with. I'm going to keep giving him the football. I'm not going to do anything different. If he gets tired, he's better learn to suck it up.
Yeah.
Get in better shape.
Yeah.
You want to be the man, you got to be the man. All right, in a kind of a broken bone set. Going to end up putting West back in as the I back. Going to give him the ball. Trying to bounce outside, just nowhere to go. A great job of that defensive front there. That's several of them in there. The one I saw for sure was Aiden Brock out there making a play, and he's been all around the football tonight.
Yep.
Loss of 1 on that one. Another, put him behind the chains on first down. While it's not a ton, it makes a difference. 2nd and 11, a minute to go in the third quarter.
I'm surprised they don't try to run a halfback pass from number 16 or just some type of trickery.
Yeah, give the ball again to Robbins. He's up across midfield up to about the 48 of Williamsburg. Gain of about 7 yards on second down. Going to bring up 3rd and about 4. That's a difference of him hitting the hole and the West hitting the hole.
It's 2 different night and day.
Yeah, I mean, he's almost full speed by the time he gets there, and West is still looking for somewhere to go when he gets there.
Yeah, quite a bit of difference in the 2 guys.
And again, fake it here.
Tripp's got him.
Yep. Tripp Fields does a great job. They fake the ball in there to Landon Robbins, thinking everybody's going to go with it. Quarterback Sloan keeps it, tries to boot out to the naked bootleg out to the other side, and there's just nothing there. Tripp Fields does a great job.
Waiting on him.
That's going to bring us to the end of the third quarter. So with 1 quarter to play, your Williamsburg Yellow Jackets lead 34-8 over the Pineville Mountain Lions. Corbin scored 29-28, Johnson Central in the fourth.
Corbin gonna get him.
29-28. I don't know. I know Corbin has the ball, but I don't know how much time's left.
I knew they'd get him.
And if it's a close game, it's going to be tough to win at Corbin, man.
Yeah, Johnson Central's done messed up.
I thought Knox would be better than that. 27-7 Knox going to the fourth.
South Laurel game still close?
That's a good question. (21-7), 8 minutes to go in the game. All right. Back at Williamsburg, it's 4th down and about, 7 yards to go for Pineville. They're back in that wishbone formation. And Williamsburg jumps off sides. Going to make it a little easier on them. That's a offside penalty on Williamsburg. Going to move it up to be about 4th and 2. I don't think there's much question as to who's going to get the ball here. Just the question is are we going to be able to stop him before he gets first down? You know, those penalties right there, while you don't think about it, they come back and bite you a little bit somewhere along the line. And you're going to give the ball to Robbins in the backfield. He's across the 45 and taken down at about the 40-yard line by Hayden Kleiner. Nice open field tackle, but it's not before he's up to get a first down.
Another somebody down
yeah,
back
that's
here.
holding Clark down, and looks like.
I'm not sure what he's grabbing.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it is. He's going to get up and walk off the field, though. I think and he may be a little.
Yeah.
Nah, I think he's
all right.
Yeah. He's able to catch a mouthpiece being thrown to him. He's okay.
Yeah. Got hit. He's got some wind knocked out of him. He's pointing at his stomach there.
Yeah.
He may have had Taco Bell before the game or something.
It sounds like there's a barn burner at Corbin. 34-29, Corbin ahead. 6 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the ball game. That's a.
It's a good thing you didn't bet me.
Yeah.
I told you he was going to win that ball game.
Well, it's not over yet now.
Yeah. You think it's not over yet?
I was going to give you 14 on the Bell and Knox.
Oh, is that what it was?
Last I heard, there is 30-6 Bell. So.
Oh, yeah. Well, that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah. All right, so we're back here now. Going to be a first down for Pineville on the Williamsburg 39-yard line. As they get down, and Wes gets the ball, and he is down to about the 36-yard line. Gain of 3 on first down. Yeah, it is something that's a little bit different when you look at the two. But if the West guy continues to develop, he's a junior. He'll be back next year. He'll be the guy next year. Yeah. So that's one of those situations where, we're hoping that, or he's hoping that he'll develop into somebody like the Robbins, because Robbins wasn't great last year. He worked hard and got better, and you see where he is at this point. Right, back in a wishbone formation, Sloan the quarterback. Robbins and West, a deep back. Going to give the ball again to West. He's hit right at the line. Actually a loss of a couple yards and driven back. Going to give a loss of about a yard there on the spot. Going to bring up 3rd down and 9.
I think that was Holden Clark on the play again. He's back in the game.
I think I saw Lane Jeffries in there as well. And
we got somebody laying on the ground up there, looks like.
Got an injured player for Williamsburg. It looks like a cramp. What it looks like to me, somebody's got a foot holding up trying to.
I see it there now. It's a cool night.
Yeah. Again, it goes back to, not being able to play. It's just one of those things that, it's a different practice is one thing.
I'm almost wondering if it's something with the turf, too.
It could be.
I mean, think about it. If this was dirt and grass, I don't think you see the cramps.
Yeah.
I don't know. Because I know there's a little difference in heat intensity, but I just wonder if there's something. Because, think about the Paris game. Look how many kids we had up there. That was turf.
Yep.
I mean, on a night like tonight, that's be the last thing you think would happen would be, a cramp. And those do hurt.
Oh, yeah, they hurt. They hurt like crazy. It's a I tell you what, while they're working on him, we'll take a 30-second timeout, and we'll be back as you listen to Williamsburg football on We Rock. All right, they're getting Xavier Quant up there, and this is the second time he's had a cramp out there. And
I still think he's got it.
yeah, he's just trying to get off the field any way he can. And
I finished a marathon one time just like that, both legs, just like that. That's what I look like right there. I look like a duck walrus. That hurts.
Yeah, it most definitely does. If you've never had one, you don't understand what it feels like. It's
like you've been somebody grabbing you.
Oh, yeah, it's bad.
You.
It's bad. All right, so 3rd down and 9 for Pineville, and that was motion. They didn't call. They've got a wide open receiver, and he dropped it.
That may be the reason why they don't throw the ball out there too much.
Maybe. That's that
was a perfectly placed ball.
It was. I'm looking to see if I can see a number there, but it's turned sideways on me. I'm going to have to start bringing binoculars so I can
maybe
see
like a 28, possibly. Or
I see a 3.
Could be 33.
33, maybe.
That's at Matthew Abner. He touched the ball a little bit early.
Yeah.
Earlier in the game, I should say.
Is it 33 or 30? No, it was 24.
24.
Yeah. And Ethan Jackson. Yeah. All right, back in the shotgun for Pineville on 4th down. Going to look to throw again. He throws it. I'm not sure exactly who to.
I think it was to us.
Yeah, it kind of looked like it. We had 2 there, and I didn't see anybody from Pineville. It's a good thing they didn't catch it. It would have been an interception, but it would have been, a loss of about 20 yards of the field position. So Pineville going to turn it over on downs on the Williamsburg 38-yard line. And back into the huddle comes Reese Hatchard with the play. Like to see us get one more here.
Yeah, get one more.
All right, so 2 receivers right, 2 left. Going to take a snap and throw the out route, and that timing was much better. He let that ball go a long time before he started breaking out. Peyton Hamilton on the reception, gain of about 7 yards there on 8 yards on 1st down. And
that pass is there every play.
Every time. They're playing off of him so much that they can't stop it.
Nope.
All right, so 2nd down and 2. Trips to the right. Take a ball, roll to his right. Going to throw out in the flat to Meadows. Across midfield to 45. He looked like he stepped out of bounds about the 42-yard line. 43-yard line. That's a Williamsburg 1st down, a Riverside Produce 1st down for Williamsburg. Gain of about 15 yards. 14 to be exact. 1st down for Williamsburg on the Pineville 43-yard line. Back in the shotgun, 2 receivers right, 2 left. Take a snap, go throw out, and that.
Yeah, I think that slipped out of his hands.
Yeah, that one looked a little funny coming out, didn't it? It was about 5 yards short. Something had to be a little wrong. 2nd down and 10. The 43-yard line of Pineville.
What time's the Cumberland game tomorrow?
2 o'clock, I believe. Cumberland plays at Campbellsville. David Paul and myself will be there. It'll be a big test for the Patriots on the road at Campbellsville against a top 25 team in Campbellsville. It'll be good. It'll be a good one to watch. Back in the shotgun. Going to look to throw deep, and he's got a receiver open. That's Lane Jeffries. Caught it to 10-5. Touchdown. Williamsburg again. You can't lay it in there any better than Reese did right there. That was perfect.
Yep.
Good route, good ball, good catch. Touchdown to Williamsburg, 40-8, 10-17 to go in the ball game. Line up again to go for that 2-point conversion.
You know, I think when everybody sees the score, they're not going to realize this game was pretty close for 2 quarters.
It was. It sure was. And this shotgun going to give the ball to Metters up the middle, and he's hitting the backfield and dropped. So the extra point's no good. So with 10-17 to go in the ball game, it's Williamsburg 40, Pineville 8, as you're listening to the Jackets on the Classic Rock Station. Sizemore with a kick down to the 20. It's fumbled, picked up at the 25 by Pineville and taken down at about the 27-yard line.
It's Trip Fields down there making that play.
Trip Fields making that play. And you see let's see, couple. I can't. You see Chris Ivory down in there on that one again. Yeah. All right, so 10 minutes and 12 seconds to go in the ball game. Williamsburg ahead 40-8. Pineville with the ball on their own 26-yard line, 1st and 10. We're going to fake to Robbins. The quarterback's going to keep it and roll to his run to his right. He's tackled at the 25, loss of a yard on 1st down. Got to figure out a way to get somebody else involved if you're Pineville, because everybody's going to key on 16. It's
a new number for us out there, Isaiah Russell, number 66.
Isaiah Russell out there. That's
it's a new number, new kid.
New number, that's right. Isaiah Russell's a junior defensive tackle.
Let's see,
we're going to have a timeout. Pineville will take one as well. I'm sorry, we'll take one. Timeout Williamsburg will take one. You listen to the Jackets on We Rock. All right, we're back. Pineville will have 2nd and 11 on their own 25-yard line. But Williamsburg took that timeout, and I don't know if it's to change a few people, if it's to discuss some strategy, or if it's just to give somebody a break. One of those things surely.
We still pretty much got our first team
yeah.
defense out there. We have a couple new bodies, but
this is a Pineville team that is improved from last year, right, without question. But one of those things that you got to keep getting better. Going to throw the slant, and it's incomplete. Again, out there goes right through the hands of the receiver, and that again is 24 Ethan Jackson. A little slant route that
wasn't a bad ball.
Wasn't a bad ball at all. Just got to catch that ball. Goes right through your hands. All right, so 3rd and 11 for Pineville. Back in a shotgun. Again, it's going to be a delay of game. They're slow and
they
slower.
They got the timeout.
Did they get a timeout?
They did.
All right.
Might as well just stay right here.
Yeah, we'll stay here and
give some score updates right
yeah,
there, Steve. See what you got.
That's what I'm looking for right now. This Corbin game evidently has been one that going to go right down to the wire. Johnson Central goes ahead 37-34 with 1 minute and 8 seconds to go. And I don't have another one yet. That was a couple minutes ago, trying to figure out an update real quick. Like Corbin down 22-7 at the half, comes back, takes the lead. It's 34-29, and then gives the score up to go back to go behind, or Johnson Central scores to go ahead, I guess I should say. And with a little over a minute to go in the game, Corbin gets the ball back, trying to get down and at least kick a field goal to get it to overtime. We'll see. 27-7 knocked Central over McQuay Central. That was in the 4th quarter. I saw a score of 13-7 North Laurel over Collins in the 4th quarter. All right, here's Pineville. And I don't think they ever set the ball ready for play, to be honest with you.
I don't think they're going to call the play at all. It's just a dead ball.
Yeah, I don't think they ever set it, so they'll reset and start again here. Yeah, that's what it was. I didn't think I'd heard a whistle to set it.
I was watching. I thought maybe I missed something. Maybe I went to La La Land there.
Johnson Central holds on to beat Corbin at Corbin 37-34. It's
interesting.
It is. All right. That's motion this time. Yep. This may be one of those that everybody but the center.
Yep.
Yeah.
Center's never offside, is he? What they say anyway.
He sometimes just forgets to snap it. That's the problem. All right, so going to bring up 3rd and 16 now for Pineville. This last minute is taking 10.
Yeah, we've come to a screeching halt right here.
We have indeed.
I'm getting hungry. They're sitting here by the minute.
All right, 3rd down, 16. Pineville looks to throw the football. Going to throw it up, and Hayden Kleiner with his 2nd interception of the ball game. Across the 40, 35-30, 25-20 down. Touchdown, Hayden Kleiner in Williamsburg. That's a 2nd interception. His first one was right at the end of the first half. Turns into points for us. Yep. And this one directly turns into points as he gallops up the field for a touchdown for Williamsburg to make the score 46-8 with 9:13 to go in the ball game. Again, Williamsburg going to line up and go for 2.
I'm happy for Hayden there.
Yeah,
he's a good kid.
He is indeed a good kid. That's a good play.
He's stuck with it. That should make our clock run down a little bit, too.
It will. That makes it 30. Well, that does it. 38, right?
Yeah, that's it. 38.
Yep. Yeah. So at 36, it should start. There he goes, cranking it on the extra point. 2-point conversion attempt. The last couple we've tried to run in. I think we're going to try to throw this one in. We're looking. He's looking. Oh, he's got T.J. Cornett set in the middle of the end zone, and it is good. All right, so with 8 minutes and 55 seconds to go in the ball game, it's Williamsburg 48, Pineville 8. So you're listening to the Jackets on the Classic Rock Station.
They were one drive away from putting it over into,
All right, Isaiah Sizemore kicks it off. Bounces about the 20, picked up, return across the 25 up to about the 30-yard line for Pineville, who will have it 1st and 10 on their own 30. As that clock is running now, 7:15 to go, and now it's stopped.
Oh, yeah. We got a timeout.
Going to get a timeout. Williamsburg. I'm sure this one is to change players,
we got all
Mike.
kinds of new kids out
yeah.
there.
You got 40-point lead, 7 minutes to go in the ball game. You're going to get some new faces out there and get some kids some opportunities to play.
Yeah, that's the good part about it's bad that these games get over so fast.
Yeah.
But there again, you want to get a lot of kids. You want to get as many kids out there as you can.
That's exactly right, and that's what you're going to get. Coach Aaron's pretty good. Once you get to that running clock, he's pretty good about taking a lot of kids out and getting some other young kids. I say some younger kids, but that's not really the case. It's some other young kids out there with some experience, because you never know when they're going to have to step up and play.
No, you don't.
Injuries can happen in the blink of an eye. 7:14 to go in the ball game. 48-8. Williamsburg's ahead. Slow start. The rust. I told you somewhere along the line the rust was going to come off and it was going to pick up, and that's what's happened.
You're absolutely right. It happened.
So back in that wishbone set, I'm going to run the football, and tackle made. That's West. Tackle made after a gain of about 2 yards. So second, they're going to give him 3 yards. Generous spot there.
Still got a bunch of guys coming in and out.
Yeah, still bringing a bunch off the bench there. I missed one. They had one all the way over the sideline. I missed him. 2nd down and 7 for Pineville. They're on 33-yard line.
Pineville still in no hurry. Clock's about to run out down here. They can get this play off.
Just get it off. There you go. Going to give the ball in there to, well, let me see if that was.
Is that Robbins again?
I believe it was. A good play up in the middle there by this young Williamsburg group that's out there. Landon Robbins on the carry there, gains a couple. Bring up 3rd down and 5. For Pineville. Back in the wishbone. Going to give the ball again to Robbins. Nope, quarterback's going to keep it. Hit at the 35 and falls forward to, looks like about the 37 or 8, so 38-yard line. Going to bring up 4th down and 2 for Pineville. Again, you see wholesale substitutions for Williamsburg on that defensive front. That's 8 kids or 6 kids there that have been shuffled in and out. I guess it's 8 kids. That's, you get 2, you get 1, you get 1, you get 1, you get 1. And it gets a lot of kids on the field. 4th and 2. Back in that wishbone. Going to turn and hand the ball to Robbins. He's going to get up for a 1st down. Bounces outside the midfield and taken down there by Noble Mattingly after crosses. Nope, that's not Noble. That's 23, isn't it?
Another number there.
Yeah. Landon Miller on the tackle there. Nice open field tackle on a good running back. He does get across midfield, though, to the 47 of Williamsburg. Going to be a 1st down for Pineville. 4:30 to go in the ball game. Clock running. That wishbone set. Return, give the ball to fullback up the middle is It's 33 is the fullback, and that is Matthew Abner on the carry. Going to get about 5 or 6.
Been a while since he's touched it.
Yep, actually going to get up to the 40-yard line. Going to be a 7-yard gain. Bring up 2nd down and 3 for Pineville on the Williamsburg 40. Back in that wishbone. We'll give the ball again up the middle, and I made the mistake last time telling you it was Matthew Abner. It's actually Lucas Green on the carry. Fullback, linebacker for the Mountain Lions. Going to end up getting a first down for Pineville at the 35-yard line of Williamsburg.
You know, this is probably our third team guys out here now. They're doing a good job.
Yeah, they are. They are indeed.
Keeping them contained.
He's still waiting on the clock.
Yeah.
I'm going to give the ball again up the middle.
There he goes.
And he's up for a gain of about 4 yards.
Well, they say a 4-yard in a cloud of dust.
4 yards and 3. Yeah, you could actually do 3 in a cloud of dust, couldn't you? You get 4 plays, you get that first down.
Now it's 3 yards in a cloud of pellets.
Yeah.
Rubber pellets off the turf field, right?
That's right. 2nd down 6. Pineville. That's 3 straight carries for Lucas Green there. Gained about 15 yards on those 3.
You may get it again right here.
Yep. Remember to stay with us after the game for the James Baker State Farm Player of the Game. Bid the I formation now. And turn and give it to Robbins, who's going to be across the 20 down to about the 18-yard line. And tackle there was made by
Braden Severe, I think.
Braden Severe, and I believe, let's see, Logan Petrie in on that one as well.
Again, he's gotten in 4 or 5 tackles tonight.
And he has 1st and 10, Pineville on the Williamsburg 18-yard line, 1.5 minutes to go in the ball game.
Sure, Bob Hatcher's wanting to keep him out of the end zone down
Oh,
there.
I'm
You don't
sure.
want to see his point totals go up.
Yeah.
That'll be hard to do, though.
Give the ball to the fullback again.
Yep. They keep Waller there.
They do.
Score.
You're right. And they do keep that. I mean, they're still waiting for the play clock to run down. They're definitely not in any hurry, are they?
Nope, they're ready to go back to Pineville.
Yeah. Again, a gain of about 4 yards on first down. There's Lucas Green again. Sorry. Second and 6, back in the wishbone. Looks like this may be the last play.
Could be.
30 seconds to go in the game. Going to give the ball again to the fullback, and he is hit there at the line of scrimmage and rumbles forward for a gain of 2. Bring up 3rd down and 4 for Pineville.
Yep, that's going to be it.
20 seconds to go in the ball game.
It's going to be at
And that is
48 to
going to
8,
be
right?
it. Williamsburg is going to win it 48-8. Pineville walking off already, huh?
Yeah, they're done.
Yep. All right, so Williamsburg begins district play with a 48-8 win over Pineville. And exactly the way you drew it up, what you wanted to do. A little rusty at first, kind of put it together as the second half, and made it a running clock there at the end. So make sure you stick with us after, as we come back, as we talk about our James Baker State Farm Player of the Game. As we'll be right back as you've been listening to Williamsburg football on We Rock 102.7.